Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Football live stream of more Dolphins related torture and suffering. So, inactives for the Dolphins, Quinn Ewers, who for some reason got rewarded for his decent enough performance in garbage time last week with being put back in quarterback 3 position. Ewers, Campbell, Elijah Campbell, Juju Brents, Colbert, Taj Washington, Julian Hill, and Zeke Biggers. There's no Drake London, and Kirko will be starting today for the Falcons. Apparently, Tua popped up on the injury report with an illness. Let me guess, his affliction is called Tua turn the ball overitis. So it's a lot of Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier. I believe Jaws traded with my fantasy opponent this week and gave my fantasy opponent Tyler Algier, who's ready for Kirk Cousins' revenge game. Bijan is going to single-handedly make Greer trade the entire defense. So, all right, let's see how things go here. So what are your predictions for this game? Just how bad is it going to be? Surely the Falcons are not going to repeat what they pulled against the Panthers, getting shut out, right? 30-0. So Steven, are you here in the chat? Are you here in the chat today? Good luck. You got decent performances out of Herbert, Jordan Addison, Oronde Gadsden on Thursday Night Football. Thank God I picked Keenan Allen for my flex instead of Quentin Johnston, because 8.4 PPR points is better than a goose egg. Colin has got a weird feeling that today's game will be a close competitive game. Well, I don't think the Falcons even know what team they are right now. But on paper, this should be an easy win for the Falcons. They're even favored by 7.5 on ESPN. So 11 minutes to go until kickoff. All right, so let's see. These are can't miss Wayday deals. So don't wait. Wayday ends soon. Save up to 80% off everything home during Wayfair's big sale. Now through October 28th. Yeah, Steven, you made a couple of pretty smart trades, I think. You traded Chase Brown in exchange for RJ Harvey. And you also, I can blame you, Dad.
What did I do?
If Tyler Algier explodes and gifts my fantasy opponents a massive running back performance, I can directly blame you.
Okay.
Real Cinema says some people are saying Tua has pink eye. I don't know if Tua has pink eye, because isn't pink eye highly contagious and something that would have to be removed from the locker room as quickly as possible? Hmm.
And welcome back to the NFL today. And now we take you out to the sights and sounds between the Dolphins and the Falcons. Let's get you out to Orlando with our
All right, so
Trent Green and Melanie Collins.
Bolvar says he doesn't have pink eye. He got sick and his eye swelled up like a balloon. It happens a lot to you during allergy season. So this is the first time this entire season that Kirk Cousins is starting for the Falcons. Oh, sweet, we get Kevin Harlan calling this abomination. That makes it just a little better to have Kevin Harlan calling this game. Collins says saw someone wearing a reverse retro 1.0 Panthers jersey yesterday. It was working. I think that reverse retro 1.0 is highly underrated, because I think the majority of Panthers fans might have liked the reverse retro 2.0 more, but the reverse retro 1.0 is a really nice reimagined version of one of the Panthers' original dark jerseys. Are you kidding me? Why is there a low Wi-Fi signal?
Well, it's very strange. You wake up and your eye is swollen. He came out in pregame warm-up, had sunglasses on, and then you can
So,
see a visor for the first
yeah, Tua apparently has some sort of eye ailment.
under that left eye. How that hampers him today, we'll have to see as this
Colin says only the second Panthers jersey that I have seen over the 4 games that I've worked so far. Remind me, where do you work, Colin? Who's game day ready? Sponsored by Wayfair. Miami Dolphins, stop the run and temper Tua's turnovers. Falcons says red alert in the red zone, establish air superiority. It doesn't look like McDaniel's wearing his aviators today. You work part-time for the Dallas Stars AHL team? Well, that's awesome. If you had mentioned that before, sorry for I didn't remember it. So want to hear my pro gamer move? I drafted Seahawks defense in fantasy, and they've been, for the most part, really good for me. The Seahawks are on a bye this week, so I had to waiver stream, a defense, special teams, and guess which one I managed to pick up? The Falcons. So in this game, I've got Achan in my starting lineup, and I've got the Falcons defense and special teams. Cat for Life says, pink eye. Hang on a second. I need to investigate what's going on outside with Leah. I hear a bunch of ruckus. Leah, down. All right. All right. So let's see. My fantasy opponent has Justin Herbert, RJ Harvey, Tyler Algier, Jordan Addison, Wandale Robinson, Dalton Schultz, Ron Gadsden, 49ers defense, and Will Reichert. And 4 of those players already played. And I've got Jalen Hurts, Devon A. Chen, DeAndre Swift, Devonta Smith, Roma Dunze, Jake Ferguson, Keenan Allen, Falcons defense, and Brandon Aubrey. So apparently Tua is suffering from some sort of eye ailment. Unofficial reports say it's pink eye.
Well,
he's wearing his visor and his eyes are visibly swollen and puffy.
so why wouldn't they do? I mean, we're 1-6. Why wouldn't they just start yours?
Yeah, A.J. Brown is out this week, so Devonta Smith is in line to get all the targets. If Dallas Goedert would stop stealing them. Colin says, I haven't mentioned it before, but sometimes when I'm trying to pass the time, I look for different jerseys that are not the 2 teams that are playing against each other. Yeah. I think the other dog was out there.
It's okay.
Leia has gotten a habit of putting her legs up on the.
I know. I don't think you can get over that.
So yeah, Colin apparently works part-time for the Stars AHL affiliates.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Real Cinema says, tell Jaws it's because our coaches and front office are idiots who keep trying to prove Flores wrong.
Right. Yeah, good point. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. You could have kept Dan Campbell. That would have been awful.
Why? Because management would have given him potatoes.
Sarcasm.
I don't know if Dolphins culture would have allowed Stan Campbell to do anything.
Something like that. They just got to figure out what you're doing, baby. I can't be outside with you right now.
Raphael says, I loved Brian Flores. He reminds me of my time in the Marines. I miss the clowns, but not the circus.
You know what they're saying out there? They're saying the quarterbacks are scrambling, apparently, to sell eggs. Oh, Baker Mayfield's a bread influencer. employed to sell food. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats. CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Give me 1 second. All right, so here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, when we talk about the development going in this game,
All right.
Colin says, I've seen a good mix of everything except a few Canadian teams and Mammoth, but you did see one Utah Hockey Club jacket.
All right.
I swear this hat gets smaller every time I go to wear it.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
So the Dolphins get the ball to start the game. D.S. Skridge, who
That's one way to start it.
gets to about the 35.
So Tua got pink eye.
John, with the news that Kirk Cousins will be your starting quarterback today, what did you see from him in practice this week, and what do you expect from him out on the field today?
He was just extremely locked in.
Here we go.
For a long time now, so this is another new for him, and he got in there and he made sure everybody was knowing that he's coming in.
Well, ESPN's malfunctioning.
All right, let's watch the Dolphins malfunction.
All right, so 1st and 10 at the 34. That looks like H-Hand lined up behind Tua. H-Hand motion. Tua back to pass. Tua will toss it, and it will be caught by
Out
H-Hand.
of bounds. Hell of a catch, though. No.
Raphael asks, does Bijan run wild versus the Dolphins? Atlanta has number 1 pass defense. Tua better not throw 3 more interceptions.
That's a hell of a start. A jump ball to your running back out of bounds. That's one play call.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ingold in motion, and it's a handoff to H-Hand, and he gets about a yard at most. Hello, David.
Hey, David.
How you doing?
Everybody ready for their abuse session today? So, is it a 3 and out? Is it a pick 6 on the opening drive? What do we got here?
Tua threw 12 of 23, 100 yards, and 3 interceptions last week. Abysmal. 3rd and
There's
9,
the blitz.
and
Nobody
Tua,
picks it up.
and it's a sack.
Oh, my God.
I think that
I can already hear McDaniel talking about preparation and execution and all of that crap.
So that means after one drive, we've started out with negative 7 yards net offense.
Yep.
So missed tackle.
Uh-oh.
And then finally,
What's the deal with the field there? Do they have some kind of college game there or something?
well, this is Mercedes-Benz.
You know, the grass is all funky looking like it was painted something else.
David says, work blowing up today, plus Canes and Cats back on track, so Finns hold no sway over me today.
Watch this play and then go check on him.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the 32. It's a handoff. Bijan gets a yard at most.
Leo, what are you doing?
So we take a look, and this running game is going to be absolutely huge, as it always is, but no Drake London today.
So Drake London is out today with a hip injury. So Kyle Pitts and especially Bijan Robinson. Saquon Barkley already has a 65-yard rushing touchdown to give the Eagles a 7-0.
There's 2 runs we've stopped.
I think that was Algier. Oh no, Bijan Robinson.
Talking to defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver, listen, our defense, even though we're last in the NFL in run defense, it's been the big plays. We've got to be able to eliminate the big plays. You see these first 2 run attempts by the Falcons have gone.
I'm just keeping an eye on him.
So it's 3rd and 9 at the 32.
Offensive lines and the same 5 starters each game for Atlanta.
Did we just jump? No.
They didn't call it.
Cousins back to pass. He's gonna get the completion, and then we actually make the tackle.
I think he would have gotten it if he would have just kept running.
So Kyle Pitts only gets a few yards. David thinks this game's definitely an under bet.
To the flat before taking a big hit, and then it's a matter of rally tackling, and Jones comes up with the wrap up to bring things down.
All right, so we forced a 3 and out.
All right, get up there next to Kyle.
Come here, lady.
Come on, next to Kyle, okay?
Come on, good girl.
Good girl. All right, good girl.
So here's the punt.
All right, so far the offenses look spectacular.
So it takes a Falcons bounce, and we'll get the ball around our own 20. Exciting.
So, yeah, well. Yeah, he's got the visor on.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
That tells you what they think of Urs, that they didn't.
Yeah.
There's a decent chance Tua could not finish the game, and they made Zach the backup.
So yeah, I guess Saquon must have done that on the very first play for the Eagles. Yeah. Real Cinema says, okay, offense, do something.
Yeah, do something, right?
Joe from Twitter says, can we put in Ewers already?
Well, they made Ewers the emergency quarterback today. Real.
No, that is fake news. Thankfully, pink eye is not transmissible through the television screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ewers is the emergency backup quarterback.
No.
Okay. Oh, I am not. So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. How do I go that big without spending that much?
So yeah,
They have cool decorations like Bumble.
it looks like the Bears are second and goal at the Baltimore 3.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Lowe's. Tackle your to-do list early with Lowe's to earn your
Interesting. There's just a Ferris wheel right in the middle of the city.
Well, there's a park right there, so.
Play your game. Second possession coming up for Miami, and Trent did not score any touchdowns last week in Cleveland. Yeah, this offense has had their struggles this season.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 for Miami at the 21. Tua lined up directly behind the center. He will he play actions. It is caught by Malik Washington.
Good job.
about 15 plus yards.
Take it.
So Cincinnati takes the early 3-0 lead against New England. New England 3-0 lead over Cleveland. Cincinnati 3-0 lead over the Jets.
This is the number one pass defense trend in the NFL of Atlanta.
All right, so 1st and 10 at the 37, 38. It is a handoff to Ollie, who
There's
gets
never any blocking.
next to nothing.
There's just never any blocking when he touches the ball.
You're going to be watching that secondary against Waddle and the receivers for the Dolphins today.
Well, you just brought up that number one pass defense. And so
At least we have Kevin Harlan calling this monstrosity.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Yeah, we don't have Julian Hill today.
With no Hill and no Waller.
Yeah, so it's guys like Dolchich and Tanner Connor. 2nd and 9.
Oh, there we go. Who's that?
That's Jalen Wright.
Jalen Wright. Oh my God, I forgot he existed.
Getting about 8 yards. Are you kidding me? Chicago had to settle for the field goal against the Baltimore defense. So 3rd and 2.
This is the number 21 defense in the NFL with defensive.
Yeah, 3rd and 2. All right. Let's see if we can manage to do not something stupid.
It's a handoff to Ollie Gordon.
God. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Had the,
First down.
well, I think he might have been down already before that. Well, so gain of 4 on 3rd and 2. Buffalo with the early 3-0 lead against Carolina.
But 3rd and short was an area they had problems with in previous years on those short yardage runs. That time they were getting conversion right around midfield.
All right. First down. Exciting stuff.
All right, so 1st and 10 at the 49. Tua back to pass.
That
He
time.
will throw it
Throw.
downfield,
And Waddle just drops it.
but
They
there.
might get the flag. Yeah.
David says, "Is it me or does Tua have a perpetual? What was that play call? Look."
Before the ball went in the air because Waddle was trying to get to the outside on a corner route and it looked like Hughes had him wrapped up.
Pass interference defense number 21.
All right.
The ball plays the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
So they call pass interference on Mike Hughes, the Atlanta corner.
Watch as he goes up the field. He tries to get outside.
I mean, you are manhandling Waddle
Right.
there.
Of course, you're allowed your space. Like if you're there, you can't run through. Right? You've established that position. The difference was.
All right, so 1st and 10.
That's what drew the attention of the officials in the play.
Right is the man.
There's Achan in motion. Tua back to pass. Quick throw.
right.
It is caught by
it's
Nick
the
Westbrook
flag.
Akine, but there is a flag. It would have been a 7-yard gain.
The former Tennessee Titan. Another flag is thrown. John Hussey is our referee in Atlanta. Legal formation.
Awesome.
Offense number 79. 5-yard penalty. First down. Starting right tackle.
So Larry Borum gets called
Jeez.
for a penalty yet again.
Where the receivers were in that bunch formation. That's a really early call. You see him lined up right here. They must have felt he was too far in the back. Look how close that receiver's off the ball. A lot of
So
times
now
they
1st and 15.
screwed up, but
Empty backfield. The Achan's over there in the slot.
Yeah, Achan's in the slot, and now he'll line up. It's a handoff. Achan,
There you go.
go. Nice.
All right. That's
About-
11.
Yeah, 11 yards.
A run inside the 25. The first right there of 11 yards. It's second down and 4. And Robinson will be keeping our eyes on these.
We had actual blocking there.
Well, Kevin, you and I were talking about Achan. This is his 3rd year in the NFL. Remember that first first year where you kind of popped on the scene with a bunch of big plays, both in the screen game.
All right, so 2nd and 4. Highest percentage of teams rushing yards this season. Javon Achan's at 73, second only to Jonathan Taylor on the Colts. Achan with the handoff.
No.
He gets about 3 yards.
So this is where I have no confidence in McDaniel to call a good play. There goes Achan off the field.
All right, so we have the ball at essentially the 21. Last week at Cleveland, we were 1 of 13 on 3rd down conversions.
I'm sure we'd go for it from here if we didn't get this.
It's a handoff to Ollie Gordon.
There you go,
He
first
gets
down.
about 4 yards, maybe even 5.
All right, we actually got a drive going here.
Yeah.
We haven't completed a pass, have we?
No, we did.
Well, that was called back for a penalty, though. I think everything's been on a run. I don't think we've had a pass on this drive that we kept for yards.
One pass. There has been one pass.
Okay.
So 1st and 10. It's a pitch to Achan.
There's a good
Achan's
block.
got the lane. He
Oh.
gets tackled around the 10. 7 yards for Achan.
Well, how about the fact that they've only had 2 pass attempts and 8 running plays? They came in with a specific.
We're actually game planning to mitigate Atlanta's top pass defense. Who knew?
Good block by Engel. And then he got hurt. Was he hurt? He's okay, but
So 2nd and 3. Gordon is the back. Tua back to pass. Quick throw.
oh,
Nick Westbrook and Keeney's
Boy,
hands turned to
come on.
stone. Are you kidding? You have to catch that. It hit him in the helmet.
That's just a timing throw, and Tua hit that back foot and put it with anticipation. Westbrook and Keenan-
So now it's 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 at the 10. We have to reach the 7 to keep the drive going. And it's a handoff to Ollie Gordon. Ollie Gordon
No.
is not going to get enough. He'll be stopped a yard short.
I think you're going to go for it as we see him extend.
Well, Paul got away with face mask there.
Yeah, the elbow comes down about a half yard short. Remember, Engel's out. He had the shoulder.
So 4th and 1.
That's why we saw him.
So now we have to go for it.
He was in there almost in that fullback type position.
Gordon is the running back. Malik Washington in motion. It's a handoff to Gordon.
Oh, no.
I don't know if he got
I
enough.
don't know. He's saying forward progress. They got it.
Apparently, we got it. Raheem Morris considering getting the challenge flag.
There's the ball.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
he
first
got it.
down.
He got it. Barely. Good Lord.
And Raheem Morris considering throwing the challenge flag.
And he's the one that spotted the football and saw the forward progress as we see. Raheem Morris decided if he's going to challenge or not.
Raheem Morris. There he goes. He threw the challenge
Yeah, I
flag.
think that's a first down, though.
He knows Miami is awful good too. 10 touchdowns and 10 first and goal situations this year. Look at Mike McDaniel coming up with
Who is that? Who is that?
Right back.
All right, so now we're going to have a whole on challenge process review.
Atlanta challenge. Did he or did he not get that first down? There, he's across.
Well, there's one in the fish, but yeah, I was.
All right.
Did anyone approve this?
So what do you think? Do we think the Dolphins should win? The Falcons challenge is going to fail here, right? It was ruled first down on the field. The replays appears to clearly show the ball making it across the first down line.
Hey, kiddo, I'll be right there.
At least you can get it down for your shorts for dinner.
Yeah. Well, I still got to do my yogurt and stuff after. It'll be later.
Dum, bum, bum, dum.
Did they make the call yet?
No.
Kind of look like a first down to me. I don't see why they're challenging.
60% of cats are overweight. Feed them minus healthy weight.
Didn't even kind of look close to me, honestly.
Our stars come out of the morning. John Robinson and the Falcons. Touchdown! Take on Daniel Jones and the Colts and we're winning. Then in week 11, Julian Daniels and the Commanders.
All right, so
There's Tua and the Dolphins in Madrid. Swoops off. Game on. It's Sunday morning football.
Oh, we got to do a Sunday morning.
yes.
Oh, God, I'm going to vomit.
Party's over. Bubba says, damn, we got a run game. Yeah, well, we're actually utilizing all of our running backs, not just Achan repeatedly. It's Achan, Ollie Gordon, and even a Jalen Wright
Right,
appearance.
Here we are back in Atlanta, and the challenge was not overturned, so the first down.
Yeah, I was surprised by that challenge.
All right, so the call stands.
Right to the 7-yard line, which is enough to get the first down. So lost timeout and lost challenge for the Falcons.
They called a medical timeout. An observer in the press box
Oh,
has requested it. As we watch this again, and Gordon, they've radioed down who needs to.
so is this a medical timeout to get Ollie Gordon off the field?
What kind of crap is this?
Oh, no, it's Alec Ingold. Did Alec Ingold hit his head?
But anytime it's called down from above, you automatically have to go get an evaluation in the blue tent.
So he'll be going there.
All right, so Alec Ingold has to sit in the blue tent for a little bit.
Thrown a first quarter touchdown pass in 12 games, but they're running the ball so well right now.
So first and goal
Chad back there.
for the Dolphins at the 7. It's a pitch to Achan. Go, Achan, go. No. What is that, about 4 yards? Cincinnati already has a 10-0 lead against the Jets.
Wow.
Cleveland has a 7-3 lead against the Patriots.
If they're able to maintain their blocks, right there, Waddle, if he was able to maintain that block, he's going to be able to cut it up, but not wanting to get a holding call.
All right.
Released Alford, so
All
Please,
right.
McDaniel, don't screw it up by throwing the ball.
So second and goal, Achan is wide.
Don't do it.
Achan is lined up next to Ollie Gordon.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Tua is going to throw to Achan.
Hey,
Wide
touchdown.
open
There you
touchdown.
All right.
It's beautiful.
That's stat padding for Tua. That's his
It's
stat pattern.
Fantasy points for HN. Since I have the Falcons defense, I only want HN to score touchdowns for the Dolphins. It's HN's 4th reception touchdown. I mean, they just left HN wide open.
Yeah.
So we already have a touchdown, something we did not
Okay.
have against Cleveland. 10 rush, 3 passes on that drive.
Okay.
So Dolphins take the early 7-0 lead.
All right.
Three for me, only at Chili's. Now serves up the all-new Big QP for just $10.99. And that's
All right.
5% more beef than some quarter-pound burger. Yeah.
So, McDaniel's just going to run the ball the whole game.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's beautiful.
How's that flu?
I don't got this.
You need Dayquil Intense Flu.
Power through your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. You do got this.
All right,
Dayquil
so-
Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching fever. Power through
So
your
now
flu.
we'll get to see if the Dolphins defense can make a stop for 2 drives in a row.
Yeah. We ate a lot of clock on that one, though.
Yeah.
I got a bunch. I might as well go out here and celebrate my best comedian under 5'6" in a movie inspired by a board game award. How about this doozy here? The lead supportive actor. Hurt my feelings a little bit, but I still took it. My best actor in the hemorrhoid infomercial. I also got a Tony. Tony, come on, stand up. Look alive. You want to talk about real?
All right, so
Hmm.
we have the 7-0 lead.
We'll take it.
How long do you think it'll last?
I don't know. I mean,
The most reliable 5G network in the
it's all up to McDaniel.
Then how's T-Mobile possibly the best?
We'll see how long he can just continue to run the ball. If he can have patience, but the defense, obviously,
Yeah.
you know, like I'm shocked that Atlanta just didn't come out firing the ball with Cousins and on our defense.
Yeah.
Being on the road is not easy. I can't control it. When you step up on stage, you have to give 100%.
Each week they're gonna have to win and reload to get to the next city.
Get this party started.
These artists are going to be
All right, Hurts, Smith, you should be taking more advantage of that Giants defense. So the Giants and Eagles are now tied at 7. Texans with a 3-0 lead over the 49ers. The Bears once again settled for a field goal. They are beating the Ravens 6-0.
There's only one best. Dolphins on their second possession, a 79-yard drive.
8.5 minutes of clock eaten up. 13 plays, 79 yards. All right, so here's the kick return. Decent tackle. So there's going to be 2:27 left in the first, and the Falcons get the ball back.
Okay.
Joe Flacco rushing touchdown. Oh my God. It's his first rushing touchdown since 2017.
Wow.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the 31. Kirk Cousins back to pass. He'll throw it down the middle.
Yeah.
And that's Kyle Pitts.
That's what I was expecting.
With a 24 yards completion surrendered.
Great job by Pitts as he's going to work across the field. Good spot
Nice
by
throw.
Cousins getting it right between the zone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the Falcons are going to make the defense respect Kirk's throwing ability.
Yeah, I mean,
Now the ball is already at the Dolphins 45. Let's see, Cousins, quick throw to Pitts, who gets about 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, we don't have anybody that can cover him.
I caught up with him pregame, and he was disappointed he wasn't going to be able to go today. He told me the hip flared up on him this week and got progressively worse late in the week. He just couldn't get his body feeling well.
Yeah, we're winning for now.
For now. Hey, JC.
So he'll be providing plenty of support and leadership from the sideline, and we'll see how Mooney and Sills can step up in the receiving game today.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's 2nd and 4 at the 39. Robinson gets next to nothing, maybe a yard. JC really likes that hoodie you're wearing.
Oh, yeah, appreciate that. It's comfy. Oh. Well, I can't get a new recliner.
So it's 3rd and
This is
3.
the one we won the cup in twice. So
Talking to Zach Robinson before the game, he felt that Mooney is as healthy as he's been all year.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 at the 38 of Miami. Bijan lined up next to Kirk. Kirk back to pass. Kirk will have to roll out of the pocket and he throws the ball away.
Yeah.
So
Interesting. Are they going to go for it or are they going to punt?
it looks like
They're going to stay.
they're going to stay on the field.
Phillips, you could see, wasn't rushing. He was just almost like a spy. And as soon as he sees Cousins,
Boy, Cousins would have looked the other way, but it is what it is.
Kirk to get rid of the ball is they're going for here on 4th down.
Algier is the running back.
So Algiers the running back on this 4th and 3. Kirk back to pass. He'll toss it to Algier, who gets the first down.
All right. That's going to be it for the quarter.
Yep, that is it for the first quarter.
With a short touchdown pass. Miami on their second possession. Up 7-zip. Let's go to the second quarter on CBS.
Gemini, would you guys be a little
All right.
Check out the alliums. They go great with the hydrangeas below.
Who was last till Saturday?
Yeah, they should last until
Nationwide is so much more. Isn't it time we work too?
Okay.
One hand for insurance.
So far it seems like a battle, more of a battle of mid than anything. Though it is surprising to see Mike McDaniel utilize our entire rushing game and not just H-N over and over again. Has McDaniel actually learned something from all the failures so far this season?
A once-monthly treatment for moderate to severe eczema that helps you spend less time managing your symptoms.
Equus can deliver real and lasting results. Like skin that's still.
So yeah, the Bengals have a 10-0 lead over the Jets. The Browns have the 7-3 lead over the Patriots at the end of the first quarter. Giants, Eagles tied at 7. Bills 3-0 lead over the Panthers. Texans 3-0 lead over the 49ers. And Bears 6-0 lead over the Ravens.
Talk to your doctor about Equus for eczema.
New CBS Friday. Let's go. Make an entry. Boston Blue is CBS's new hit show.
Every day.
Jeez, that's some long commercials. Go upstairs for 8 minutes and there's still nothing's happening.
Here we are. The Dolphins had 44 rushing yards in the first quarter, and the Falcons had 1 rushing yard. First and 10 at the Dolphins 34. Cousins back to pass. He tries to find Bijan Robinson only about 2 yards.
You see Robinson working across the field here. Almost an outlet for Cousins, throwing it out to the flat.
All right, so 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins 32. Cousins will hand it off to Bijan,
Oh, almost.
and he gets 6 yards.
Oh, they're gonna throw it to Pitts in the end zone for a touchdown here.
It's pretty good. Well, those are all impressive numbers and impressive players, and the fact that Bijan Robinson is leading that group just tells you how important he is to this offense.
They're gonna take a shot to the end zone.
Highest percentage of team scrimmage yards. Tyler Algiers, the back on 3rd and 1. They hand it off to him.
Oh, my
and it's a
God.
loss
Wow.
of 1. We actually made decent tackles.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zach Sealer. And that's makes my fantasy opponents lose points.
Yeah.
So are they gonna go for it again? No, they're gonna
Kicking.
make the kick.
Kind of a lousy play call.
Parker Romo, who's been 9 of 12 for field goals this season. The kick is up.
And that's
It is good.
all right.
So-
Well, they held him to a field goal.
So the Falcons get their first points of the day. Still a 7-3 Dolphins lead. JC says, I can't stand that Panthers Digest YouTube channel. So much clickbait in his titles just annoy me. He also seems very pompous with his analysis of the team.
I don't watch it. The digest people are just like the Locked On. It's like a whole company that runs channels for all the teams. So all they do is they record something, and then all the editing and all of that, it's done by a company, and they pay for targeted marketing. That's why they get the views they get. That's why it shows up in everybody's feed. It's a corporate thing.
There you go. Jalen Hurts just threw a 26-yard pass to Devonta Smith.
There you go.
Really?
All right, so So this has been a surprisingly decent start for the Dolphins.
So far, yeah.
Like, McDaniel seems to be utilizing the entire run game. And then when we got on the goal to go, he exploited
Right.
the Falcons selling to stop the run.
Yeah. What's
Two.
I can't read what David's asking.
2 questions. Why does Atlanta have a train horn and no more Dirty Birds? Or is there no more
That's a
Dirty
good point. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to either one of those. Kyle usually knows that stuff.
JC says, after Bob's performance last night, I hope you were gentle in shoving your hand up the Bob puppet.
Bob thinks he's a smart ass there. Because the intro the other day was was that he allowed 5 goals and 17 shots. And then last night he got a shutout with the same 17 shots. So he thinks he's a smart ass.
James McLean says, my Bears are doing sort of goods. How's the Penguins? The Penguins are not happy you're lost to the rivals.
Yeah.
Real Ventures is new here. Hopefully we get better play-by-play here than all the other channels.
Oh, appreciate to hear you here. Kyle's pretty good.
Yeah, well, I'm up against stiff competition today. The actual broadcast has got Kevin Harlan.
Yeah.
So here's the kick by Atlanta. That's Ollie Gordon.
Oh.
And he gets rocked as he crosses the 25. We'll get the ball to start around our own 27. So if you're new here, my dad and I were Dolphins fans, but thankfully we're also Florida Panthers fans.
Luckily, we have a hockey channel.
Yeah.
It's our 10th season of the hockey channel.
It's Flying Fluffy Panthers hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for Tua and the Dolphins at their own 27. Tua back to pass. He throws it to Achan. Achan will get the first down, I think. I think the defenseman might have helped him out there.
Yeah, he carried him right over. The whole offense is Achan.
And I drafted him in fantasy.
And what's amazing is none of the other teams figure out how to stop it.
Well,
like there's nothing to Waddle. There's nothing to Malik.
Yeah.
We don't even have a third wide receiver worth mentioning. We literally don't have a tight end.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 37. It's Tua back to pass, and he has to throw it to Alec Ingold, who will barely get back to the line of scrimmage. That seemed like a sort of busted play.
Well, busted because the offensive line is busted.
When is it not busted?
Oh, I picked the Ravens.
Derrick Henry gets you something.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good job.
Chicago, you're not about to lose to the Ravens, who are on life support, right? So 2nd and 10 at the 37. Ingold in motion, but it is a pitch to Achan. Achan, can he get some blocking? Oh. He only gets about 5 yards. JC says Achan better have really good doctors for the offseason. I can only imagine what he feels after every game.
Right. So it's 3rd and 4. Maybe we see Jalen Wright back out there.
3rd and 4.
Nope, Achan's still out there. Wright got 1 carry.
So Miami has had twice as many rush plays as passing plays today. A true oddity. So 3rd and 4 at the 42. Empty backfield. Looks like Falcons fake the blitz. Tua overthrows a wide open Malik Washington.
Yeah, but it was a jailbreak on him. I mean, I'm not a Tua apologist, but there was like 4 guys getting ready to pummel him.
Real Adventures has a question to the dads. Thoughts on what's happened from the Tua from the 2023 season when the ball was flying all over the place to this year when Tua seems scared with so many 3-step drops.
His hip. I think the hip injury is degenerating. He can't step into the throws the way he used to. Everybody focuses on, the result of the past. But if you watch the old highlights versus now, the old stuff, he was able to swivel that hip and step into the throw. And when you watch him now, most of his throws are off his back foot, and he's trying to chuck it with his arm. It's why he keeps overthrowing everybody. That's why everything is high, because he can't step into the throw and drive it anymore. They did have him on the injury report a couple weeks ago with that hip, and it was the hip that hurt him last year too. I think that original injury from college is just deteriorating on him. He can't step into his throws anymore.
So Jake Bailey had a great punt that put the Falcons at their own 8, and then one of the Falcons committed unnecessary roughness and pushed them back half the distance to the goal.
Okay. Good stuff. Oh.
James McLean says, "Now we are doing good. Caleb Williams hasn't failed us yet."
That's good. Okay. Oh boy.
So
Actually had to close up the windows today and down here. It's cold, man. My feet are cold.
So the Eagles are at first and goal at the Giants 9. So, see, the Jets actually got on the board, so it's 10-3.
Right.
Bills 6-0 lead over the Panthers. The Bears are trying to retake the lead against the Ravens. Texans had to settle for another field goal against the 49ers. My opponent has Niners defense. Was obviously banking on the Texans being useless on offense. So David's telling Real Adventures that that is Jaws and the play-by-play is Kyle.
Yeah.
JC says there's a person in a Outs development here in Dallas that flies a big Dolphins flag on the front of their house. I want to stop by and give them cookies and a bottle of whiskey.
Oh, it's rough, man.
Real Venture wants our thoughts on the Tua contract, guaranteed money this year and next. Then he's guessing he'll be out. He said he was a big fan of Tua.
Oh, well, I wish we would have just made him play on the option and franchised him. I wish we would have done that.
Yeah,
but
we could have used that money.
Even with that, Greer's mismanagement of the rest of the roster was really the bigger problem. I mean, the offensive line has just been horrible for years, and he's just constantly signing, guys that were hurt. We can't ever re-sign our own draft picks when we want to.
1st and 10 at the 4. It's a handoff to Algier. Is that going to be a safety?
He got out.
Just shy.
Woo!
That's more loss of yards for Tyler Algier. Jordan Brooks nearly got the safety for the Dolphins. That was close. I guess it only matters where the football is.
Yeah, once he got out, that's forward progress. You can't, in other words, you can't drag him back into the end zone and get a safety.
So it's 2nd and 13. Minimal gain, about a couple of yards. Cousins.
Otherwise, guys would just pick up other players and take them to the end zone. You know what I mean?
So Cincinnati now has a 17-3 lead over the Jets. James McLean, you're way behind. Are you a Dolphins fan? Which game are you watching?
Well, maybe
3rd and 10. B. John only gets about 4 yards. So the Dolphins defense takes advantage of a very good field position and forces the 3 and out.
I think he's watching the Bears game.
Swift, when did you become Taylor? What just happened?
Don't rough the punter. Don't do anything stupid. We don't need to try to block this. We have the lead. We're getting the ball.
DeAndre Swift turns into Taylor Swift. What happens? So here's the punt. Malik will reach the Chicago 40.
All right. I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we actually look like a somewhat competent team today.
Real Adventure says, at this point, shouldn't we be looking to trade a few players like Chubb or Phillips and start a rebuild instead of paying players we know won't be around in a year or two?
So I don't disagree with that, but I would prefer Greer get fired first because I don't want the guy that created the mess trying to clean it up. I would prefer Greer get fired and somebody new come in and start making the moves. But I suspect what's going to happen is we'll start. Boy, that looks good.
Yeah, the commercial.
Yeah. I suspect we'll start trading guys in another. Well, I think November 4th is the trade deadline. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised to see Chubb gone. I don't think they're going to move Waddle. Jalen Phillips, maybe.
Real Adventure says, yes, agree. JC says, my mother-in-law is coming to visit for Thanksgiving. She's always wanted to go to a Cowboys game because it's America's team, but she's a huge fan of Mahomes. Mahomes comes to town on Thanksgiving Day, but when you looked up tickets, the standing room tickets are $275 each, and the seated tickets way at the top last row are like $450.
Oh my God. Who can afford to go to these games?
Where is Malik Neighbors? Johnny says, how did you know in your picks the Giants-Eagles game would be the most competitive match of Sunday? Well, all you have to do is take a look at the last Eagles-Giants game. Yeah, we better score on this drive. We have great field position. Feeds Achad more yards and touchdowns.
I mean, with our field position, they need to take advantage of it and get another touchdown. But this is just setting up the Kirk Cousins comeback. Like, if you get up 21-3, that's just going to mean Cousins will be throwing the ball all over the field in the second half. Atlanta is not calling a smart game. If they knew what was good for them, they'd just be throwing the ball all over the field right now.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I'm saying Atlanta's not calling a good game right now. You would think that they'd be throwing the ball all over the field.
So 1st and 10, Tua back to pass. He lobs it downfield and is caught by Jalen Waddle. And I believe he crossed the 20 before being brought down. A 22 yards completion to Jalen Waddle. Sweet. JC says, at this point, I'll just put the game on the TV and get some drunk homeless people to come over. I mean, it would essentially be the same atmosphere. So 1st and 10 at the Falcons 18. Achane lined up next to Tua. It's a handoff to Achane. Can Achane find anything? No. About a half-yard gain.
Enthusiasm down here. Guys are engaged and locked in, hyping
So,
each other up. And that's what Micah Fitzpatrick reiterated to us in our meetings this week. He said, we know the talent we have. The morale is high. Everyone trusts in our
all the AFC East teams are playing right now. Who wins a championship first? Dolphins or Maple Leafs? 2nd and 9 at the 17. It's a play action. It's caught. Cedric Wilson.
Yeah.
Cedric Wilson appearance, only about a yard or two. Real Venture says, yeah, I like Waddle, but we need a quarterback that can move a little and not be restricted to their first read only. This season, the Dolphins have scored on every red zone possession, 13 touchdowns, 6 field goals, and this feels like the broadcast trying desperately to jinx it.
Yeah, here comes the pick 6, right?
I'll take a pick 6 purely for fantasy purposes.
They're evil.
3rd and 7.
There he goes.
Tua.
Oh my God! There it is.
It's it.
Oh my God! Who? God, they screwed it up.
How do you not intercept it there? That's hilarious.
But there was like 3 of them that ran into each other.
James Cook just had a 64-yard rush touchdown for the Bills.
How did I mean, oh my God.
It may be a touchdown because so many guys were coming on that pressure, just lofted a little bit.
So now
All
Riley
right,
Patterson.
Everybody's in the backfield. Fortunate that wasn't
So we start the drive at the Atlanta 40 and only get a field goal out of it.
Well, at least we got that. That could have been an interception.
Okay, so we get the 10-3 lead.
All right. Yeah, let me add your water.
Yeah. JC says, so when we lose today, will we then get rid of the coach?
They ain't never firing him again.
Pick 6 for 1999 is the
I don't
perfect
think I have grandkids.
Whatever you are.
I am a burger-loving buffalo with wings.
I've never seen a maiden model like you in my entire life.
Oh, I get that a lot. You should see my mom. Pick 6 meal for 2 for 1999.
All right, so the Eagles now have a 14-7 lead over the Giants. The Bills have a 12-3 lead over the Panthers. The Ravens have a 7-6 lead over the Bears. The Texans have a 13-0 lead over the 49ers. Browns have a 7-6 lead over the Patriots. Oh, the Justin Fields just threw to Ty Johnson for a 13-yard touchdown. So the Jets have pulled within 1 score of the Bengals.
I mean, the Jets have been playing a lot of their games close, you know.
Johnny says, Tua, you lucky ass. Rafael says, why get rid of the coach if we lose? Stay the ship for pick number 1.
Yeah. Texans beating the 49ers 13-0.
Yeah. Have you seen they've got a new running man?
Oh, they didn't have a Sunday morning game this week.
JC says, no, there was no Sunday morning game. Says Dolphins needs to hold a neighborhood punt, pass, and kick tournament to find their new players. Real Adventures says McDaniel will just be demoted to offensive coordinator next year.
Oh my God.
That's way they won't have to pay him for doing nothing.
CBS this Thursday and streaming on Paramount Plus. It's amazing our audio people are able to throw those little effects in there.
All right, so here's the kick. It's that punt was bobbled by Brooks, but he does manage to get a return.
On Tuesday, Atlanta rookie Nathan Carter, O-lineman Matthew Bergeron, and Freddie Falcon visited Children's Healthcare at Atlanta Scottish Rite Hospital to celebrate Halloween with the patients. The players dressed in costumes and spent time playing games and participating in arts and crafts with the kids.
All right, so Dolphins hold on to a lead. Challenge continues. And I'm guessing false starts by the Falcons.
So here we have a Miami defense that they're allowing the highest passer rating of any quarterback. They're allowing the highest completion percentage, and they've allowed the most rush yards, but Anthony Weaver has done a pretty good job so far against the number 7 offense.
This is Anthony Weaver's Please Don't Fire Me game.
Right, yeah.
First and 15 for the Falcons at their own 23. Cousins back to pass. He throws it downfield. David Sills gets like 13 yards there on the completion. Real Adventure says, oh, they're showing the James Cook touchdown.
Gone. Good Lord.
No one within the same zip codes after about 2 seconds on that run. Real Adventure asks, anyone else think Hill will be released since there is no more guaranteed money and he'll take a team-friendly contract with Kansas City? Cousins back to pass, and we're going to sack him. A loss of 5. Jordan Brooks is having a monster game so far.
I mean, if we could win like 10 straight, maybe we'll make the playoffs. Yeah, it was just terrible block, man.
So now it's 3rd and 8 at the 30. Cousins back to pass. He will toss it downfield.
Where the hell is he throwing it?
Airmails the ball intended for Darnell Mooney.
Terrible.
That was a horrendous pass.
And he was wide open, too.
I mean, Rasul Douglas wasn't exactly covering him great.
I think they probably miscommunicated on where he was going to go.
So the Dolphins defense forces another 3 and out and gives us the ball back with all of our timeouts and about 4.5 minutes or so. And Malik Washington might as well have called for a fair catch there. So 4:40 to go in the second quarter, and the Dolphins have a chance to potentially make this a 2-score lead, which is important because the Falcons get the ball to start the second half.
Right.
JC says, I have a higher chance of hitting the Powerball jackpot than the Finns have of winning 10 straight and making it to the playoffs. You're probably right there. Let's see, I'm going to use the restroom.
Oh, careful.
That was close.
What's my play here?
JC, when you win that Powerball, loan me some money, all right, man?
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis.
Oh, boy. They might win this game. I don't know, man. Atlanta is looking like Miami a little bit. They are doing whatever they need to do to lose this game.
And lasting remission at 1 year.
But I guess that's what happens when you got your backup, and I expected more from Cousins. But it's always the second half. Cousins is always the comeback guy, so we'll see. But if they can win a game where Tua hardly throws a ball, I guess it's still a W.
All right.
Oh, hey, here we go.
Oh, here's my headphones.
This is a mandatory evacuation. Come on, let's go!
Whatever comes next. Fire Country is all new. CBS Fridays.
So let's see.
And streaming on Paramount Plus.
Hey, did everyone ever tell you look like Jason Kelsey?
I'm mistaken for Dan Campbell at least once a week. A little work on the beard.
Is the game starting back up? Yep.
On the story here early might be Brooks and this Miami defense, a former #1 pick, first-round selection by Seattle, second year in Miami.
He has come through, has a sack on that last time.
First and 10, Tua back to pass. He is going to throw it to Nick Westbrook Akine. What is that, 18 yards?
Yeah, I thought that was getting picked.
Yeah, he got 18 yards.
He just got it over that guy's head.
Good placement, hitting into that zone, and good adjustment by Westbrook Akine.
Brought down by Mike Hughes. Tua through the air.
So
72 yards, the possession story right there. With the 3-yard touchdown pass to
So it's first and 10 at the Miami 36. Handoff to Jalen Wright's only a couple of yards. Looks like Baltimore has gotten the field goal to extend their lead to 4.
Wright just gets on the field for like one play and then he's off.
Now Gordon is on the field. So second and 9 at the 37. Gordon lined up to Tua's left. Tua back to pass. Quick throw. He's got Waddle. That's about
7,
6.
7.
What we've seen is the rhythm and the time. He wants to 1-2, just takes a quick catch of the ball and get it to the outside. That's when he's his most effective. If you think over the last 4 seasons with Mike McDaniel and when he's been his best.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the second quarter. Tua's thrown 8 completions to 6 different receivers. 8 of 12 for 78 yards and the touchdown. 3rd and 3, Gordon in the backfield. Tua will hand it off to Gordon. Gordon has an open lane. He crosses the 45 before being forced out of bounds. A 12-yard run for Ollie Gordon. We actually utilized that, nearly turned into a disaster, but Gordon got back on his feet. So it's first and 10 at the Atlanta 46. Craig says, lol, this isn't the tank fins.
No.
So it's the 2-minute warning. The Avalanche and Devils are apparently tied at 2.
What's my play here? You gotta go for 2.
I remember, the late 90s, early 2000s, the Avs and Devils were like the massive powerhouses in the Western Conference.
Yep.
Because the Devils, they were. Or am I confusing them for the Red Wings?
No. I mean, the Wings were there too. Wings, Devils.
It's also a realization that you'd rather exercise your mind. Valspar, affordable, durable, available at Lowe's.
So Jalen Hurts is 50 passing yards and a touchdown. HN is 33 rushing yards and reception touchdown. Andre Swift is 23 yards. Devonta Smith still only has the 1 reception for 26 yards. Roma Dunze has 4 receptions for 57 yards.
A Chewy order is on the way for Jaws,
Hmm.
who never lets go of what he loves. So Dad uses Chewy to get him everything he needs to keep loving life, one mouthful at a time, for low prices, for life.
All right, so
Bud Light, Folds of Honor, and the NFL are proud to continue supporting first responders and their families.
So the Dolphins
So far,
2-minute drill time.
right. So far,
Go down the field, extend the leads.
it's like we have PTSD and we're afraid to be positive. It's like, it's like we're just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
See how we can help you at budlight.com/Folds of Honor. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Valspar Paint, made for more. And by Chewy, for life with pets. There's Chewy with everything.
Okay, so 2 minutes to go. We have all of our timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Let's see. We've averaged 92.4 yards rushing this season, and so far we've had 63 rushing yards to Atlanta's 11. 1st and 10. It's a pitch to Achane.
Oh, no.
Achane is going to lose at least 4 yards.
Flag.
There's a flag.
They're going to get a defensive holding here, and Ingold was all over it as he's went up to the official trying to because Ingold's trying to get to the outside.
We're going to get bailed out.
What's the call here?
You're saying defensive holding, but it was on a run, so it's going to give us a first down.
Our second string meet with John Hussey. We had him last week in that Denver Giant game. Denver scored 33 points in the fourth quarter to win it.
So you never know.
Apparently, Cam Scatabo has suffered a bad ankle injury. It could be a season-ending one.
Oh.
Damn.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 56. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot. Automatic.
So it's a face mask committed by Leonard Floyd right there.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
against Alec
yeah.
Ingalls. That was dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, you're trying to break Alec Ingalls' neck.
Right.
I mean, Atlanta has taken 4 penalties for 45 yards, while Miami has, the one false starts, it appears,
right.
penalty.
Which is completely unlike us so far.
1st and 10 at the Atlanta 31. Tua back to pass. He throws to Achane. Achane has room.
We got behind you.
Achane will probably be ruled just short of the first down.
Second and 1.
2nd and 1. So it looks like Achane will go to the sideline for this play. Damn. What did the Giants do to deserve? First they lose Malik Neighbors, and now they might have lost Cam Scatabo. 2nd and 1. It is a handoff to Ollie Gordon, who gets the first down, the gain of about 3, maybe even 4 yards. As we approach 1 minute left. You know how exceedingly rare it is to not have burned any of our timeouts before the 2-minute drill? Where is this adapting to the opponent theme been all season long? 1st and 10 at the Falcons 19. Achane in motion. It's going to be a quick throw to Tanner Connor, who gets about a yard.
Boy, Tua almost got obliterated. Yeah, I call a timeout at this point, Daniel.
Yeah.
It's going to be disappointed if we have to take 3 out of this.
28 seconds to go in the second, and we just now used our first timeout.
KFC.
Oh. When football makes you hungry, get deals all season long on Uber Eats. Order now.
Now that I've reevaluated my benefits and savings with Voya, I'm feeling great.
Paul Grace says it's time for the Dolphins to F up the draft pick.
Yeah.
So apparently they added a couple of seconds back. So there's 30 seconds left, 2 timeouts. It's 2nd and 9.
Don't screw this up, guys.
Well, we're going to have to start throwing the ball more.
That's why I'm saying don't screw it up.
So 2nd and 9 at the 18. Tanner Connor moves to the left.
There's the false start.
False starts, backs us up 5 yards. So Ravens have a 10-6 lead over the Bears at halftime. Bears, what are you doing? The Ravens defense is a sieve.
So the top two receivers, Darren Waller and Tyreek Hill are out. And Hill for a while, Waller since last week. 3 starters are out defensively for the Falcons today.
So it's 2nd and 14.
Fins with 2 timeouts.
Tua back to pass. He throws. It is caught by Malik Washington, but only a gain of a few yards. And it sets up 3rd and 11 and forces us to burn our second timeout. Pardon me.
Three on that play. So Tua came in with the eye helmet and wearing a protective shield for the first time as a pro in his first half.
He's been very efficient, 11 of 15 on the day. He's gotten the ball out quick and on time and finding the zones. No turnovers, which has been a big problem the last couple of weeks. Not putting up huge numbers that they've leaned heavily on the running game. But handling things very well, working the ball up and down the field, converting 3rd down.
So Tua's just 9 more passing yards away from matching his entire production from last week. So 3rd and 11, Tua back to pass. He throws. It is caught.
Boy, they better hurry up.
We've got the last timeout.
Timeout. That's it.
Waddle. A nice catch by Waddle.
Oh, boy, they better not stick around.
Probably looking at a couple of quick passes. Going to have to rely on out routes.
Yeah.
Or finds the open receiver in the end zone. Cincinnati now has a 24-10 lead over the Jets.
Wow.
It was a Chase Brown 19-yard reception touch. Hey, you got Chase Brown.
Do? I don't think so.
Oh, wait, no, that's Storm Duck season.
Yeah,
Storm Duck season is the recipient of that because my opponent traded Chase Brown.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Screw this up,
1st and
Dolphins.
goal at the 9. Tua back to pass. He is going to have to roll out to his left. He throws. Is that a touchdown by Malik Washington?
No way.
What a catch.
Yep.
Collins says, I got Chase Brown.
I'm pretty sure I took Malik out.
There's the catch. And there's 2 feet down, and that's across the goal line. That is a touchdown.
See if there's any bobble of the ball. He gets hit, but the ball never bobbles. So with another good block.
I mean, that's a touchdown.
So that's Malik Washington's first career reception touchdown. So Josh Allen just made it a 19-3 lead for the Bills against the Panthers. There's the kick is up. It's good.
17-3.
The Dolphins are beating the Falcons 17-3. Craig's laughing. Now they show up.
Yeah, now they show up. Right.
Rosaldo says, hey, we actually look good.
I know. It's depressing. Now we're never going to get rid of Greer and McDaniel.
Colin says, life is good despite hearing about the Scatabo injury. He's one of my favorite newer running backs in the past couple of years.
At least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. And 1 strawberry shake.
So yeah, the Dolphins beating the Falcons 17-3 with 11 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bengals beating the Jets 24-10. The Patriots finally retake the lead with a field goal. They're up 9-7 against the Browns at halftime. 10 plays, 82 yards, 429. As good of a 2-minute drill second quarter drive as you can get. The Eagles at the 2-minute warning beating the Giants 14-10. Bills have a 19-3 lead over the Panthers. Here's the fucking return. It goes down around the 35. The Texans are beating the 49ers 16-0.
Wow.
And my opponent has Niners defense. The Ravens are beating the Bears 10-6 at halftime. Come on, Bears. I have Roma Dunze and DeAndre Swift in my lineup. I need touchdowns from you guys.
I assume they're just going to sit on it here, or are they going to try to?
Yeah, where was this Dolphins team the past 6 games?
Yeah, they're just sitting on it. Okay.
All right, so there's halftime.
Yeah, you hear the boos?
Yeah.
Boo, 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 boo me, boo me, boo me, boo me.
But boo birds out in full force at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'd be booing too if we were losing 17-3 at halftime to a 1-6 team. Yeah, just wait until the second half. Dolphins maybe needed inspiration from the other Miami wins during the weekend. The Falcons were held to 58 total yards in the first half. Let's hope the Dolphins don't choke another 17-point lead again. Colin thinks the Finns are going to find a way to blow this lead.
I got this old thing and the bill from the store where I got it. Figured you could beat it with a better deal than one of these big boys.
That doesn't work that way.
Well, at Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill, and they'll give you a better deal.
The price is pricey.
No, better deal, best 5G network. Back to the TV. Does it come higher than 8K? Because I don't like to squint.
Take the TV and go. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today for a better deal.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
You don't know that?
All right, so this is rather surprising, I think, for the Dolphins. I really don't know if this is a reflection on the Dolphins actually improving or the Falcons just being maddeningly inconsistent from a Falcons fan perspective.
We triple stitch each pair of bean boots and construct them with care up here in Maine. But this is when your bean boots become yours.
Yeah, not bad so far for One-Eye Tua. Yeah, the Dolphins did have a big lead before.
With hundreds of sales every week. Eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
So yeah, what are your predictions for the second half of this game? So, what's my thoughts on the NBA gambling scandal? It's insane. And the Heat might have a legitimate grievance with the whole Terry Rozier saga. Well, the 49ers finally got on the board and are only losing 16-7 now.
Rushing touchdown is 2 yards long. Passes Walker paid for 5th all time. Baltimore leads 10-6 at the half. All right, we have the Jets and the Bengals.
So yeah, the Bengals absolutely destroying the Jets.
Right, yep, here's the answer. Here's a big-time TD. T. Higgins for the 44-yard TD. The Bengals all over the Jets right now, 24-10.
But now you got the Browns. The Browns and Patriots looks like the ugliest game of the week so far. Yeah, how are the Dolphins going to blow it this week?
Josh Allen handing it off to James Cook. Beautiful scheme right there. Beautiful run. Takes it into the house. 64-yard touchdown run. But a little bit later, it was going to be Andy Dalton, killing him for Bryce Young. Picked off by AJ Epinesa.
Apparently, Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton almost had a pick six against him. Yeah, Joe Flacco playing like he's gotten 15 years younger. Dude, the NBA gambling scandal is insane.
Cam Scattergood was banged up in this game. It was an ugly injury. We don't know the exact details right now, but we love the way he plays.
Cam Scattergood got carted off the field in the full leg brace.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
Party's over, Bubba says Cousins ain't bringing these bums back. Never say never, though. Tanja says, who are you rooting for in the World Series? Blue Jays. I suspect almost all of Canada and the U.S. is also rooting for the Blue Jays.
They have come out and played very well. This has been a team that was in a little bit of disarray last week. We talked about it. A lot of question marks about there, but they have come in and played some very inspired football this week.
You know, I love that clip because that defense is playing inspired. They are rallying to the ball. And speaking of the word rallying, that's what this team has done. Listen, we have criticized Mike McDaniel. Sure. We have criticized Tua Tagovailoa. Let's keep it real here. Sometimes it's warranted. Yeah. But they could have easily packed it all in, start booking vacations. Guys could have showed up. And that's not what they're doing. So let me credit them.
So it looks like the Eagles have 2nd and 2 on the Giants' 6-yard line. So Tua's been 13 of 17 for 111 passing yards, 6.5 yards per attempt, and the 2 passing touchdowns.
Coming off that tough loss on the road against San Francisco, you expect them to get Bijan Robinson going.
GP20 says 1 beer in, and I thought that was a safety. It was close, but Algier got just enough. Got out of the end zone before he got tackled. Tanja says only one Panthers game the entire next work week, so I may be watching the World Series.
Yes.
Why are you so happy?
I'm watching a game.
Seriously?
Yeah, with NFL Plus.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus.
Unfortunately, our flight has been delayed another hour.
So it looks like the Eagles have now made it a 21-10 lead over the Giants.
Who deserves our highest praise. It is the one out of the arena. Those who offer their hand with no thought of glory. They do not wait for the call. They step forward. They are protectors. So in a world quick to praise talent.
Scotty Boo snapped his ankle. Yeah, I seen that he was carted off. That would be another brutal loss. Another brutal loss for the Giants after having already lost Malik Neighbors. Matt Ryan maybe wants to come in for the Falcons.
Of Sheriff Country, all new CBS Friday at 8/7 Central and streaming on Paramount Plus. CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon.
Yeah, Scadaboo might be done for at least the rest of the season.
Game 2 of our doubleheader coming up later today. Most of you have seen Dak Prescott and the Cowboys fighting into Denver, taking on Bo Nix and the Broncos. Others will catch the Titans taking on the Colts. Matt Ryan, Dak, and Bo.
Of talking quarterbacks, a veteran who's playing as good as anybody in the National Football League in Dak Prescott right now, and then a second-year player, Bo Nix, who I really think if they're going to win this game, they've got to deliver a consistent performance across 4 quarters. They've been good at the end of games. They need to stack it from the first quarter on. They got a chance to do it. Dallas defense has struggled most of the year.
And do you see Bo getting there?
I think Bo gets there today. I think the Broncos get it done.
Saquon already has 29 fantasy points. Good Lord.
What has everyone hyped out of their door? Ghost Halloween special is finally here. Go, and nothing screams spooky. Like this mummifying, terrifying episode. I'm sorry. It was scary. We can't die. Oh, but we can lose our living butler. Get in the spirit.
All right, so yeah, who do you think?
Thailand was the other one you were going to go with. He's a master at mind games. The mentalist tonight.
Who do you think?
I do remember some kids going missing. Quite a few.
Who do you think actually wins this game?
People only believe what they see with their own eyes.
I checked Allstate first, saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check to see if anyone was watching before I stole.
So yeah, most of the games are at halftime. Texans with a 16-7 lead over the 49ers. Bills with a 19-3 lead over the Panthers. Eagles with a 21-10 lead at halftime over the Giants. Patriots hanging on to a 9-7 lead over the Browns. Bengals with a 24-13 lead at halftime over the Jets. And of course, the Dolphins beating the Falcons 17-3 at halftime.
So our wedding's in a couple of weeks. I've been thinking things over. I just needed to tell you this face to face.
Oh, don't say it.
You're going to be eligible to become a member of Navy Federal Credit Union because I'm an Air Force veteran. My whole family can join and get unlimited 2% cash back with the Cash Rewards Plus card. I know this is a lot.
Wow. All veterans and their families can join.
All right.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
All right.
Broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of all.
Where is that?
What is up? Here, let me fill up water. They get the ball, right?
Yes, the Falcons get the ball to start the second half.
The Dolphins in the first 7 games. This is an amazing number. The Dolphins in the first 7 games had a total of 20 first-half points. Today they got 17 against the number 2 defense.
Apparently, this entire season, the Dolphins have had a combined 20 points in the first half of all the games. And we have had 17 first half points in this first half. Did you hear me, Dad?
No.
Apparently, we've had 17 first half points today.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins in all the previous 7 games combined had combined for 20 first half points.
Jesus.
20.
Okay.
So here is the kick. Brooks, the return man, and he gets just barely to the 30.
All right, let's see what this has. We'll see. I want to hear
Mike,
this.
your team's put up 17 first half points. What has allowed your offense to click like it has so far?
Well, I think we're executing out of the huddle, and that needs to sustain. We're doing a good job having complementary football, 3 phases. We're stopping the run, and we're converting some third downs, but we got to put a full game together, so we're halfway done.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 29 for the Falcons. And Bijan gets about 6 yards. Basically, what I heard from McDaniels today we are executing, not getting executed. How did we hold the Falcons to 10 rushing yards in the first half? How? And 58 total yards. We almost doubled the time of possession in the first half. 2nd and 4. It's another handoff to Bijan, who gets minimal gain. Baltimore now has a 13-6 lead over the Bears.
Well, based on how irritated Raheem Morris was going in at halftime, and rightfully so, he was not happy at all talking to Melanie. I had an idea that going in at halftime, he was going to lay into them and challenge them about coming out and being physical this second half. Physical on the offensive line, physical on the defensive line. He wasn't happy at all.
So it's 3rd and 4 at the 35. Cousins back to pass. He goes downfield. It's going to be incomplete.
Jeez.
So we forced a 3 and out.
Yeah, that's just a miscommunication. He just thinks he's going to keep going, and why wouldn't he?
This is the second time now that there's been a miscommunication. He's thinking one thing, and the guys are going another way. So they have to get on the same page. You can see.
So it's 4th and 4 now.
Right there. So far, they are 0 for 6 on third downs in this game. They were going for David Sills. He was promoted after they released.
So here's the kick. It'll be fair caught by Malik at the 14.
Dang. Atlanta looks like we've been looking, just a mess.
I wonder how much of that is not having Michael Penix.
Sure.
Or Drake London. They also don't have Drake London out there.
I mean, if we can get some points here, we might win a game.
It reminds me of maybe tomorrow when you're going to the post office, I wanna get to the dollar store,
Right,
and get the tea lights.
Yep.
Oh, I put third period instead of third quarter.
Oh, I forgot what sport we were doing.
Not used to success in this sport.
I know.
The Carolina Panthers are losing 19-3 at halftime. Chicago, you're not about to lose to a Ravens team starting Tyler Huntley, are you?
They might. I picked the Ravens to win, so it's possible. Boy, Falcons fans are going to be pissed if the Dolphins go into Atlanta and win, man. That's awful.
Yeah.
How'd your driving test go?
I mean, he passed, if that's what you're asking.
That's why we call you Easy Pass.
Who calls me that?
Hot Christian, regular Christian, Yelp. I'm doing a thing on Reddit. Oh, was that your back? L4 just met L5.
New hit comedy DLP. CBS tomorrow.
Back in Atlanta for a quick 3 and out by the Falcons to open up this second half. Dolphins getting the ball back.
All right, so we get the ball back at our own 14. It is a pitch to Jalen Wright.
Jalen Wright, yeah.
And it's going to be a loss of a yard. David says the Finns could easily shit the bed and let the Falcons win 35-17. Just say. Last week at Cleveland, Tua threw for 100 yards.
Jeez.
In the first half, he threw for 111 yards today.
So far today, getting the ball is 2.39 seconds from the time the ball snapped to the ball coming out of his hand.
All right, so now it's 2nd and 11. Achane lined up in the backfield. It is a handoff to Achane, who gets nothing. Yeah, I'm sure the fans are not enjoying Kirk Cousins.
Number 2 against the run, number 20, and the Dolphins may see some adjustments now from Atlanta.
Well, and once again, Raheem Morris was not happy going in at halftime, and I'm sure Jeff Baldwin carried that same message to his defense.
All right, so now it's 3rd and 10. We're going to have to throw here.
I'm sure there was a tone to that meeting at halftime.
Into the nickel, Achane on the move.
It's a screen to Achane, and Achane is going to be stopped well short. I like the extra fantasy points for Achane, but now it's the Falcons force a 3 and out against us.
Well, Westbrook Akine is on the outside. Hughes just makes him miss, goes up and makes the tackle. You've got to go up and get a body on a body. A throw to the outside. You're counting on those one-on-ones to win.
Don't do anything stupid here, Dolphins.
Here's the punt by Jake Bailey. All right, so the Falcons get the ball around their own 43. There's a flag thrown.
Holding, receiving team number 84. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the kick. First down, foul.
So a holding by the Falcons return team puts them back another 10 yards. Falcons have just been taking penalty after penalty here.
Right.
David says, not sure who said it first, but any possession that ends in a kick is a good thing.
No, I don't want it. Sorcery! Behold my majestic stride! Okay?
Extra point, field goal, or punt, all acceptable, especially with the lead.
At Burger King, you write the rules of value.
You go number 10, I mix and match my way. There's 7 tasty items, and I can get 2 for $5 or 3 for $7.
That's all up to me. The $5 dual or $7 trio from Burger King Classics to Fan Favorites. Choose your deal.
Mint's premium wireless is $15.
So did you plan on cooking the chicken thighs tonight, or?
You mean, did you plan on cooking your chicken thighs tonight?
Yes.
Sign up online at mintmobile.com.
Yeah. So that was an odd question.
When holiday inspiration sparks.
I made the peppers. You had the peppers for lunch.
Yes, I had the delicious stuffed pepper.
Yes. So no, I took out the chicken and I bought the chicken. But you could cook the chicken. Okay. Okay.
How is he having garlic?
These will do the trick. Whether you're new to hosting or just ready for something.
Yeah, Jaws on point with the counter question.
New CBS Tuesday.
She's frozen solid.
You think?
We need to make the office look good. This liaison is coming to gather intel on us.
Who the hell are you? Dr. Mellor?
The friends call me Ducky.
You just pick it up a little without losing everything else.
Seriously, Mitch?
Come quick, old pal. I've made an intriguing discovery. Jethro, a name for a leader of men.
NCIS Origins is all new. CBS 2.
All right, so
So, is this the part where we start to screw it up, or? Hey, she's got my jersey on. Well, yeah, but I'm not wearing that jersey. That's why she's got it on, because I'm not wearing it.
State Farm, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. And by Burger King and BK. Have it your way. You roll.
So 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Falcons. Cousins back to pass. He tosses it downfield. It'll be almost intercepted.
Oh, no. What's the flag? No way.
Rasul Douglas is going to get called
No
for
way.
pass interference. Are you kidding me?
There's no way that should be a flag.
Fourth consecutive start today in the secondary for the Dolphins.
Pass interference. Defense number 26. Quality places, quality foul. Automatic. First down.
So Rasul Douglas gets
Let's
called
see.
for pass. I mean, he's grabbing the arm, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean,
You're
he's
not-
holding on to it for too long.
That wasn't a good pass, Rasul. You probably
I know.
didn't have to do that.
That's that's
So
disgusting.
that sets up the Falcons at the Dolphins 36. Cousins, quick throw to Bijan. Bijan
There we
finds
go.
a gap.
Boom!
And just like that, the Falcons are in the in the red zone. We just allowed the 17-yard catch and run.
Traditional screen to the outside. I just love his patience. You see, instead of just taking off and running around to the outside where you're going to get 4 or 5 yards, see that no hesitation? Let the blocks happen. Give your guys time to get contact. And then
So now it's 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the Dolphins 19. It's a handoff to Bijan. And
no,
he fumbled the
it!
ball.
And we got it right back. Oh
Wow.
my God! What's the flag? Are they going to bail him out with the flag?
It's a
Wow.
offensive holding penalty. Bijan just fumbled the ball.
Wow!
Wow.
He just dropped it.
He just completely
I
drops
mean,
it.
on his own, he just drops the ball.
And then Tyrell Dodson ends up with the ball.
Man, we might win the game. They're playing like we do. They're playing like we do. What's my score?
Let's see. You are. It's a 60-40 game slanted against you. You've got almost 12 points from Derrick Henry. You got
Right.
7 almost from Jalen Waddle. The Bengals defense is only giving you 5.
Right, and I took Malik out.
And he has 12.
Yeah, he has 12. Son of a bitch.
It doesn't help your opponent's gone. Oh, he forgot to take A.J. Brown out. That's a 0 for him.
Okay.
But he has got George Kittle, then he got 19 from Kamani Vidal.
Jeez.
And he's got the Eagles defense too.
So it's going to be up to Dak.
Dak.
And if Derek can give me another touchdown. But I left. Watch it be Malik. Watch me leave the game on the bench by benching Malik finally.
So Josh Allen just threw a 54-yard touchdown pass to Khalil Shakir.
Oh, I think he's on my bench. Or did I get rid of him?
You
No,
don't
I don't
have
have him. I have Keon Coleman. I have the other guy.
Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment.
Oh.
Stop BS and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veos if you have cirrhosis.
Yeah, gift wrap of a turnover for the Finns.
Yeah, that's as much as a gift wrap as you can give.
Yeah,
they just lost. They probably going in for a touchdown, and he just dropped it.
His knee made him fumble. Yeah. David says, hope he didn't bet the under on himself. Yeah, Bijan Robinson fantasy owners are furious right now. I see a big fuzzy caterpillar crawling along the very top of the window.
Oh, so that's this weekend, this Thursday, we got to do that game?
The
Dolphins, Ravens?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 16. Tua will go back to pass. He's going to toss it downfield. It's better throw would have been a good completion for Jalen Waddle.
He can't throw that pass anymore. He can only do the short stuff.
It really has become. Someone made fun of our loss to the Chiefs in the AFC wild card a couple years ago by showing Tua, throw it down. I can't throw that far. I can't throw that. Now it's actually
true.
So 2nd and 10 at the 16. It's a handoff to Achane. Achane has got the first down.
Okay, it's all we got is Achane.
It's beautiful.
I know.
And Lamar is making his return in that game.
Awesome.
Hey, you'll know which quarterback this starts.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
So 1st and 10 at the 26. It's Ingold and Achane in the backfield. It is a handoff to Achane, who gets buried for a loss of a couple yards. There's a bit of a conversation going on between some Dolphins and Falcons players.
But they're going to be upset with the way this game's going. It's surprised it's taking this long.
Does anybody know what the tape on the back of the arms is supposed to do for the guys?
Tape on the back of the arms.
Like if you see the defensive players, some of them, and the offensive guys, they have white tape on the back of their arms.
It's a handoff to Ollie Gordon, who gets about 5 yards. Panthers losing 26.
See how Ollie has the tape on the back of his arms?
I'm pretty sure that's to protect his arms on sliding plays.
I see. No.
It's turf tape. It's supposed to prevent turf burn.
I see. Okay.
So 3rd and 7 at the 29. Tua back to pass. Quick throw. They're
going to call that?
Cedric Wilson was never open, but we might get bailed out.
That. Notice how the refs are trying to take over the game?
Pass interference. We're gifted a first.
Out.
Paul Grease says, watching you and your dad brings back memories of him and his dad watching Dolphins games from 71 till he passed away in 2001.
Oh, man. That's when I was born in 71.
The Falcons have had 6 penalties for 61 yards, and we've had 3 for 49. 1st and 10 at the 35. Tua, quick throw that's Malik Washington, he actually gets about 5, maybe even 6 yards.
I think we might win this game.
Well, Bertrand didn't get him, but he's the reason why this wasn't a much bigger play because he was able to slow him down at the line of scrimmage, and as he's being blocked, slow him down enough to where the troops can rally to make the tackle.
So 2nd and 4.
Today, 1-6, losing last week at Cleveland. They lost 3 in a row coming into today, and they are winless on the road.
So it's 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line. Ingold and Achane lined up behind Tua. It is a handoff to Achane. Achane will get.
He got it.
He got it. He got the first down. About 4 yards. So the carry splits. Achane 11 carries, Gordon 8, Jalen Wright 3. So we finally figured out.
We finally figured out we're only going to win games if we run the ball.
And if we don't run Achane into the ground. So the Dolphins take a timeout.
Really?
San Francisco 49er has been used quite a bit. They used it in the past. What would you do for $1 billion?
So Stephon Diggs just had a reception touchdown to put the Patriots 23-7 over Cleveland's.
Used 6 offensive linemen, 8 of 42 snaps today. And they had not used it before today at all. But Brian, you talked about
We're using 6 offensive linemen. Is that what we're doing?
All right, so 1st and 10 at the 45. It is a play action. Tua in motion throws to Tanner Conner about 4 yards or so. 2nd and 5. Colin says turf burn sucks. Trust me.
Right. Yeah, I bet.
Game-winning touchdown pass in overtime. And Tua told us this will be his first time playing in the stadium since he's been in the NFL. He said, obviously, I have great memories here winning the national championship and hopefully great team memories.
So apparently this is Tua's first time in Mercedes-Benz Stadium since Alabama won the Natty. Tua handoff to Achane. Achane gets another 5 yards and a first down.
Jeez, Falcons fans got to be wondering what in the hell is going on.
Well, I mean, how surprised can they really be? This is the same Falcons team that got shut out 30-0 by the Carolina Panthers.
Right.
So now it's 1st and 10. We lead first downs 18-4. Good God. Achane gets about 2 yards.
Well, and that's a problem for any player, but let alone your quarterback. When you wake up and your eye is swollen, and it maybe affects your vision, maybe it doesn't, but you come out here and these are bright lights in this dome. And,
are they brighter?
They appear to be brighter, yes.
I feel like they're brighter.
So he came out in warm-ups with the sunglasses on, and we're all looking at each other like, is this like normal or what's going on? And then we got the news of the illness that happened that he woke
So
up
it's
with,
2nd and 8.
and then he was going to wear a visor for the first time in his career, which, as you can see there's a glare that comes with wearing a visor. But so far,
2nd and 8. To a quick throw. It is caught by
God.
Jalen Waddle. He is going.
Holy crap.
What a throw. Waddle with the touchdown.
I'll take it.
Even Kevin Harlan just said, what is going on?
What's going on?
That's great.
I'll take it. I could use those points.
Yeah, so what is that? A 43-yard
Yeah.
touchdown pass to
That's
Jalen
what,
Waddle.
That's 10 points for me.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, I need that. I left Malik on the bench.
The kick is up, and it is good. The Dolphins have a 24-3 lead over the Falcons.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
We might win a game. We better win a game.
Yeah.
You want to see a fan base melt down? Let's blow this.
So HN is at 53 rushing yards and reception touchdown. Devonta's had 6 receptions for 84 yards, and Roma Dunze has had 5 receptions for 84 yards. Let's see. Yeah, now you have 18 fantasy points from Waddle.
Okay, that's good. So now my odds probably is it probably 50-50 back now?
It's 52-48 essentially. You might win just because your opponent left A.J. Brown in his lineup.
Right.
And who did he have that he could have put in? Darnell Mooney, who also has 0 yards.
Right.
Or Alec.
Either way.
Alec Pierce. He had Alec.
What's my point differential in the flex that I left Malik out?
Let's see. Well, Romeo Dobbs hasn't played
yet.
Malik is at 13.6 points.
Okay. So, but I don't know what I actually left on the bench yet.
We win out, may be 11-6. I think this game says a lot more about how inconsistent the Falcons are.
Wow.
Like, I get that Kirko is under center instead of Michael Penix, but
no, I don't blame this on Cousins. The Falcons' defense has just not been good at all.
Yeah, I should have picked the Dolphins' defense off of it.
Yeah.
But I would have been clinically insane to do that.
Yes, you would have been.
The good news for me is that my fantasy opponent has the 49ers defense that's already allowed 22 points to the Texans. Wow, Roma Dunze, DeAndre Swift just had a 25-yard reception. And the Bears, first and goal at the Baltimore 5, trying to get it within 3 in that game. And there's the kick return. Just make the tackle. Just make the tackle. There's a flag. Xavier Hutchinson just had a 30-yard reception touchdown for the Texans. Yeah, no one took Dolphins defense. No one would be insane enough.
Oh,
Another holding penalty by the Falcons pushes them back.
Look at the possessions of the Falcons, and this is the thing that jumps out is just the 3 and outs, right? It's just amazing that coming into today they had 9 on the entire season.
All right, so now it's 1st and 10 for the Falcons with 4:09 to go in the third quarter. What's up? The Dolphins are winning 24-3 in Atlanta. Cousins back to pass. It is about a 6-yard gain. Kyle Pitts.
I would assume they're going to start hurrying up, right?
Yeah, well, they're down by 21 with less than 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cousins back to pass. He throws. It is caught.
Make the tackle.
Cardell Hodge, a 16-yard completion. Where has this offense been all year?
Right.
Siesta. Cousins back to pass. He throws. It is incomplete. Jordan Brooks has been
yeah.
No, excuse me. That's Rasul Douglas that time. And he did not get called for pass interference there.
Oh, he was on time.
T-Money says, watch my Saints shock Tampa Bay later today. Well, the Buccaneers have been suffering through injury after injury. Saints have made it close in almost every game. 2nd and 10 at the 35 for Atlanta. Cousins back to pass. He looks, he tosses it. It's going to be knocked out. Hodge might have had that catch.
Man.
Dante Trader. About time you made up for that abomination against the Lad McConkey. Remember that?
Yeah.
So it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 at the 35. Cousins back to pass. He has to throw it quickly. And Kyle Pitts will not get it. Only 5 yards. Make that 0 for 7 on 3rd down for the Falcons today. So it's 4th and 4.
Stay.
Yeah, they have to go for it. So it's 4th and 4 at the 41. Cousins back to pass. He has to throw it under duress.
Jeez.
Way out of bounds. This is Anthony Weaver's I do not want to get fired masterclass.
Right.
Yeah, McDaniel and Greer saved for another week.
Yep.
Cam Scatterbo has dislocated his ankle. The pain.
Just remind me not to watch that highlight.
Unimaginable.
How do you
agony.
dislocate your ankle?
Isn't that like one of the biggest bones in your leg?
I mean, how do you, oh God, I don't even want to know.
His foot must look like one of those jello molds that just rotates loosely.
Yeah.
What Dolphins team are we watching? Vintage throw.
I guess the ones with no pressure on them now that were 1-6. There they are. There they are. There's the Dolphins.
False start.
False start.
The Buffalo Bills are now beating the Panthers 33-3. Well, false start is the only penalty we've taken aside from the one of
that pass interference.
Yeah. 4 penalties for 54 yards. I swear, if Chicago settled for another field goal. What a shock. DeAndre Swift got the rush touchdown. Yay. Gordon gets about 3 yards on 1st and 15. Craig says, I did in high school. Multiple fracture of tibia and fibia.
Oh. God.
Oh. DeAndre Swift with the 3-yard rushing touchdown, and now the Bears are just down by 3, 16-13. So 2nd and 12 at the Atlanta 43. It is a handoff to Ollie Gordon.
There we go.
Gordon
There
has
we
a
go.
lane, and he's
First
going to
down.
get the first down, a run of at least 13. Patel says the Dolphins team you're watching are the status quo 6-11 Dolphins.
Yep. He's right.
It's painful how accurate that is.
Yes.
But then you got secondary blocking. Waddle getting enough contact there to where he's able to get by it. Gordon's fired up. This entire team's fired up.
I just said he was 6'2". You know, I think of Ethan Horton.
We lead first downs 20-5, and we're at the Falcons 30, 1st and 10. Tua will throw to Achane, who had no blocking, and it's a loss of a couple yards.
Just throw that away. He's going to get killed.
Will I get the reception points?
You're cheap.
I think if it wasn't for you drafting Derrick Henry, that's who I would have drafted.
Yeah.
And I think I drafted Achane as a direct result.
I need another Derrick Henry touchdown. I think, too.
T-Money says, call them the Falcons.
Right?
So it's 2nd and 12 at the 32.
They must have just thought it was going to be an easy win.
Tua, handoff. Achane gets back the couple of yards he lost. I think New England's now winning 29-7 against Cleveland. So it's 3rd and 10, and this will take us to the end of the third quarter. Kayshon Boutte just had a 39-yard reception touchdown. Cleveland getting destroyed by the Patriots. Here we are, the fourth quarter.
All right.
6 fractured tibia, 7 fibia. It was like twisting 2 dry sticks. Toes were 180 from where they should have been. I reset it myself and was taken to the ER. Telron says, would they keep McDaniel if they end up 7-10 or if lucky a winning record? That means Greer would stay. Oh, darn. So the Jets are somehow still only 8 points down against the Bengals. Patriots beating the Browns 30-7. Bengals winning 24-16. The Eagles have a 24-10 lead over the Giants. Bills have the 33-3 lead over the Panthers. Ravens hanging on to a 16-13 lead. The 49ers are losing 23-7 to the Texans.
Lowe's knows tackling projects now means you can football Sunday.
You need stuff that's grounded.
Well, we can measure it.
Measure?
Lowe's can measure and install it for you.
You can't measure passion, right, Jim? Stop trying to work the crew. This is Jim, one of the greats, and handsome.
My name is Katie. I'm a Spectrum customer for mobile and internet. And I grew up on a farm and ranch in Nebraska, so I'm always cowgirling. Cowboy culture.
You okay?
Want to pay more than you have to because there are so many expenses that go into farming and ranching. To have any
Let's see.
You need extreme connection and reception. I bet we save about $180 a month in Spectrum, and that's $2,100 for the whole year.
Real customers, real savings. To see how much you can save, visit spectrum.com/save.
So, Bengals are going to pull away with a 31-16 lead over the Jets. Craig says it wasn't fun, but the chicks dug the cast. So it's 3rd and 10 at the Falcons 30 for the Dolphins. And we're just going to hand it off to Achane, and Achane is going to get 13 or so.
Wow.
Another Dolphins first down. Craig says it's funny we were born in the same hospital, but I'm a year older. So yeah, this is
This is as bad for Atlanta as it was for us last week.
Yeah. So it's a handoff to Achane, who's going to lose a few yards. Yeah. Bills blowing out Carolina Giants, pulled to 11, within 11 of the Eagles. Just a couple updates from other games. We lead rush yards 118 to 22. So it's 2nd and 13 at the 20. Tua back to pass. He throws to Ollie Gordon. Ollie Gordon is going to get the touchdown.
You're welcome. So I benched Malik and he got a touchdown, and I dropped Ollie Gordon and he got a touchdown.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, imagine being the Falcons fans right now in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Falcons are losing in this fashion at home. I mean, just one good block from Aaron Brewer, and Gordon is off to the races. And is kick himself. Did he just say Tua's thrown for four touchdowns? 4?
Well, because the first one to Achane was that little dump off.
Uh-huh.
And then,
there's the one to Malik Washington.
The one to Malik.
And then the 43-yard to Waddle.
And then this one.
T-Money loves seeing this. Screw Atlanta.
This is wild.
Spaceman asks, what time is the Ducks game? I guess the one on Tuesday.
It's a home game, so I would assume it's 7 o'clock.
Kyrie asks, do you know Tyler? You mean Tyler, the Dolphins guy on YouTube? I only know him.
Yeah, 7 o'clock on Tuesday.
I only know him from the videos that randomly pop up in my feed from him.
Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
So
today, let's paint with Bear.
Wait, we don't have Bear.
Well, what do you have?
It just says ink.
I thought you said you researched this.
Aren't all paints the same?
No, they're not. Get the most trusted paint brand in America at an everyday low price.
Okay.
Well,
influencers aren't new. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
So it's still 60-40 slanted against you.
Yes, but what did he get? What did Droid get?
Well, he's got George Kittle had 4 receptions, 43 yards, and the touchdown. He's got the Eagles defense, which has 10 points.
Right.
And your Bengals defense has no points.
Georgie and Mandy is America's #1 comedy. Love it. It's just too bad we only get it once a week.
I guess the Bengals defense has
I think I picked them up for the bye and for the matchup they had.
Yeah, they were going up against the Jets.
Yeah, I figured it'd be decent points.
Well, I guess the Jets have gotten a bunch of yards and the 16 points.
Right.
I mean, the Bengals are winning 31-16.
Yeah.
Both Malik Washington and Ollie Gordon have 13.6 points each, and you left them on your bench.
On the bench. Jeez. Go figure.
I mean, I am crushing Steven right now. An 18 points leads. He only has RJ Harvey, and I've still got Jake Ferguson and Brandon Aubrey coming up. And this is with my Falcons defense only getting 2 points. San Francisco just pulled it back within a possession. Here's the kick return. And it will be stuffed before he even reaches the 20. Bills beating the Panthers 40-3. 19 of 24, 187 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Oh my God. We're never going to get rid of this guy now.
Kirk Cousins hasn't even gotten 100 yards yet. It's the witching hour on NFL Red Zone. 1st and 10 at the 20. Cousins back to pass. Congratulations. I think that was just enough for Cousins to reach 100-plus throwing yards. Kyle Pitts with about 5 yards. Jake Tongas just got a 2-yard touchdown. The 49ers trying to come back. They're within 8 of Houston. 2nd and 5. Cousins back to pass. He throws. It's going to be a good tackle. Bijan only gets about 4 yards. Irish Explorer says, go Bills. 3rd and 1. It'll be just a handoff to Bijan. Congrats, Falcons. You finally converted a 3rd down. Yay. This is bizarro world.
Yes, it is.
1st and 10 at the 32. Cousins back to pass. He throws it downfield. It'll be incomplete. Dante Trader on the coverage. Mooney wanted a penalty flag there. T-Money says, I don't like the fact they got a 3rd down. Look at what happened last week between the Giants and Broncos. SoFlo says, hashtag visor Tua. Yeah, Tua's not allowed to take the visor off ever again. He apparently is a god with the visor. 2nd and 10 at the 32. Cousins, it's a wide open. Hodge only gets about 6 yards. So it sets up 3rd and short again. 3rd and 3.
You're just trying to, not that you're in full prevent mode, you're not at that stage yet, but you can definitely keep things in the game and don't try and get things.
So 3rd and 3. They're going to call the false start on Atlanta.
Wow.
Atlanta's just been committing so many penalties. This doesn't reflect well on Raheem Morris.
No.
The lack of discipline. 8 accepted penalties.
A team that makes these types of mistakes. So it's just piling on for Raheem Morris and that sideline.
So instead of 3rd and 3, it's now 3rd and 8 at the 34 for Atlanta. Cousins back to pass. He throws. It is caught by Kyle Pitts, and he gets folded by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Yeah.
Are they going to just punt it away and concede, or are they going to waste? Are they going to get? I mean, if they want to go for it and give Tua another chance.
Oh no! Who is that? Who was that who got injured?
I can't tell, but I've seen a 6 on the jersey, I believe. Hopefully it's not Rasul Douglas. Look bigger than that, though.
Do we have a 36? Who would that?
Maybe.
SoFlo says Ross is going to keep everything the same next year after this game. Confirmed. Yep. He doesn't need much to be fooled. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's any. Storm Duck. Wait, Storm Duck was out there?
No, it can't be Storm Duck. Well, he's not out there. It must be somebody else.
Apparently, Caleb Williams just threw an interception and set up the Ravens with 1st and goal. Now it's 2nd and goal for the Ravens at the Chicago 10. And Dallas Goedert just caught a 17-yard touchdown pass. So Jalen Hurts is at 134 passing yards and 3 passing touchdowns. Yeah, I'm destroyed, Steven.
Yeah, we see that.
Poor dude, he wanted Tyler Algier. You traded him Tyler Algier, and it was just a total dud.
Yeah.
So the Jets just made a 2-point conversion. The Bengals are only winning 31-24 with almost the entire 4th quarter to go. The Bengals are in danger of blowing that game. Meanwhile, the Giants have pulled away 31-13 against the Eagles. And the 49ers also are within 8 points of the Texans.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Touchdown. So yeah, there's.
Oh, it was Storm Duck.
Yeah, so he gets injured
again.
Lovely. And the Falcons do stay out there for 4th and 7 at the 35.
I thought he was done for the season.
Kirk, quick throw. It is Kyle Pitts, and only 2 yards.
I mean, it's 4th and 7, and you don't throw it past the first down marker. I mean, what awful play calling.
Did the Dolphins and Falcons just switch jerseys?
They just switch jerseys, exactly. I mean, it's 4th and 7. You're losing 31-3. Throw it past the damn first down marker, you idiot.
I mean, we barely had to work. Melifonwu made the tackle there.
I didn't know Storm Duck was back. I thought he was done for you. I guess he's done now.
Looks like Baltimore did get the touchdown. They're going to be up by 10. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins.
No Zach Wilson, we're leaving
Falcons 37.
Give me another Waddle touchdown.
Back to pass to it is caught by Jalen Waddle, and he will get tackled around the 20. 18
Honestly,
yards.
This is a little bit irresponsible, though. Our guys shouldn't be out there. Well, I mean, we're 1 and 6. I guess it doesn't matter.
I think it's the short field. If this had been a full field,
maybe.
Charlie Kolar, former Iowa State Cyclone, with the touchdown catch for Baltimore. So 1st and 10, just inside the Falcons' 20. It is a pitch to Achane. Achane will get nothing.
Don't need to be out there, bro. Let Jalen Wright get some carries, Mike. You know what I mean? Let Jalen Wright get some carries. Yeah, get off the field, Achane. You don't need to be out there. That's enough.
So Josh Allen is the 2nd quarterback ever to have 70 career rushing touchdowns. Wonder who the first was. So 2nd and 10 at the 19. It'll be Tua back to pass.
Uh-oh.
Dangerous pass. Hey, Tua, you don't have to throw a pick six to the Falcons. I'm already crushing my fantasy opponents. So it sets up 3rd and 10. And there's Storm Duck getting carted off. Didn't even know he was back out there.
I know.
I guess that's a credit to our defense, is that played so well up front. And in the secondary, we didn't even notice Storm Duck was back. So it's 3rd and 10. It's just going to be handed off to HN, who gets maybe 2 yards. So we just take the field goal, and it becomes a 24-point game with 9 minutes to go. Should be good to go there.
Right. Hopefully we get our starters off the field.
HN has reached 20.1 fantasy points for me. He's actually doing slightly better than Jalen Hurts. Falcons defense, 0 points. 49ers defense, -1 points. So a 36-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. It's good. 34-3. And honestly, we were probably just pulling punches there.
Right.
Colin says, I didn't realize the Storm Duck was back either, to be honest. Cowboys at Broncos, Titans at Colts. How the Storm Duck come back from injury just to get injured again.
It's a shame.
What's going on in Indianapolis with Jonathan Taylor and Daniel Jones having an outstanding season as the starter there in Indianapolis, but having that balance of the run game has really opened things up in Indy.
Have you ever seen a good offense without somewhat of an effective running game?
And you can go back.
All right, so kick off with 8:36 to go in the fourth quarter. And it'll just be a touchback.
Well, Tua has benefited, there's no doubt. 4 touchdown passes and no picks.
4 touchdowns and no. Imagine if you were one of the foolhardy people who took Tua as your bye-week quarterback and watch him put on this performance.
Yeah.
20 for 26, 205 yards, 4 touchdowns. Absolutely gashing the Falcons defense. 1st and 10 at the 35. Kirk Cousins, it is complete. Incomplete. KJ Britt with the good coverage.
Just a couple of injury updates for you here. We'll start with Falcons safety
I want to hear this.
He's been officially ruled out with a left ankle injury. That's significant. He's one of the most important pieces on the back end of this Falcons D. And then Storm Duck ruled out with a knee injury.
Knee injury for Storm Duck. Cousins back to pass. He throws to Tyler Algier, and he only gets about 5 yards.
On the play, out to the 41. Miami had allowed Trent 27 points or more to 6 or 7 opponents.
He had allowed 27 points or more to almost all of Cousins.
Terrible.
It was to be fair, that pass was batted.
Yeah. Oh, it was?
It was. Looks like Carolina finally scored a touchdown. And Houston had to settle for a field goal to get it back to 11 points. So it's 4th and 4, and once again the Falcons have to go for it. Do you think if we make the stop here, does Zach Wilson come on the field?
Right.
4th and 4 at the 41. Cousins back to pass. He gets it gets caught around the midfield by Hodge. So 1st and 10 at the 49. The Falcons 49. Cousins back to pass. He throws it downfield, and only Rasul Douglas was in the vicinity. 2nd and 10. Come on, Chicago. You can't lose to Baltimore. Worst scoring differential at Mercedes-Benz. If the Falcons don't score any more points, this would be the worst scoring differential in the Falcons' history at a home game in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Let's see. Cousins throws wide open. Washington. So, yeah, we've entered garbage time.
Yeah.
And Kenneth Grantz destroyed Cousins. It's like, I need to highlight.
Who's sorry? Is that Douglas?
No, that's Minka. You got to be joking me.
The rookie cornerback James Marshall is out with a hamstring and on IR, but coming off. They've already taken off Storm Duck, inactive last week, ankle this week, and out now today. Injured in the game, and there is Minka Fitzpatrick, who they got in the trade with the Steelers.
Hope he's okay. What happens here?
Oh, it's his hand.
His hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's grabbing the thumb.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of the game off, Minka. We're winning 34-3.
Can't believe this.
This is kind of that time of year, Kevin, where teams are dealing with injuries and who adjusts to those injuries best. Who has what depth?
Why do we still have our starters out there at Spicciaro? Chase Brown just got a touchdown for the Bengals that should save them. Cousins back to pass. Let's see. David Sills with a couple of yards on that catch. Yeah, Kendall Sheffield is out there for the Dolphins. He's active this week. So 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins 24. Cousins back to pass. He throws. Pitts only gets about 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd down.
Well, Cousins only been sacked one time today, but he's been under constant pressure. We've shown the number of hits that he's taken.
So it's 3rd and 3 at the Dolphins 19. Cousins back to pass. It is caught by Bijan Robinson. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 9 for the Falcons. Less than 6 minutes to go. You know, this is plainly garbage time. I mean, the Falcons have literally not tried to run the ball this entire. And now here's Algier. And he gets 2 yards.
And we talked at the beginning of the day about red zone efficiency and how they need to get touchdowns when they get down in here. Clearly, with the score the way it is, I would think that they're going to use all the downs necessary.
So Falcons have had no 4th quarter touchdowns in the last 4 games. So 2nd and goal, Algier with the handoff. Algier, is that enough for the touchdown? That ref signals touchdown. Hey, that's bone thrown to my fantasy opponents. So yeah, there's the garbage.
Yes.
Before touching out of bounds. Hodge with a good block on the outside.
Yeah. Can't imagine they'd review that.
All right, so it's his 4th rushing touchdown this season. Kick is up. It is good. So Falcons with a huge touchdown to cut the deficit to 24. Icy says, "What's up, guys? Sorry I've been MIA. I was on my honeymoon."
Oh, very cool.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm winning my game 92-74. The Bears are at 4th and 5 at the Baltimore 30, down by 10 with only 5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. And they've had to settle for the field goal. I mean, I'm just getting amazing performances.
Yeah.
Devonta Smith, 14.4. DeAndre Swift, 15.1. Roma Dunze, 15.4. Devon Achane, 20.1. Almost 20 points from Jalen Hurts. And this is with my Falcons defense getting nothing. But my opponent's 49ers, -3 points. Icy says, "Damn, Trey ruined my undefeated season." Colin says, "I'm so glad I got Chase Brown on my team." That's an onside kick, and it's recovered by the Dolphins. The Falcons had it.
Yep, they had it.
And then it slipped out of their grasp, and Waddle makes the recovery, and that's going to put an end to any faint Atlanta hopes. I mean, right there, how do you not have the ball? I mean, that you couldn't have asked for a better effort in it.
Oh, there's Zach.
Hey, Zach Wilson is in the game.
Hopefully we don't see Achane.
Well, there's
That's Ollie. No,
that's Jalen Wright. And Jalen Wright immediately gets about 6 to 7 yards. Icy says, "I've been away. How are Cats doing? You've missed the past few games."
Well, we beat Vegas yesterday 3-0.
Yeah.
To put us back at 500 and to put us back in 3rd place ahead of the Sabres.
Quinshawn Judkins is out with a shoulder injury. Oof. So it's 2nd and 5 at the Atlanta 42. It's another handoff to Jalen Wright, and he only gets a couple of yards. Icy, did you see the insane Carter Verhaeghe goal that gave us the win against the Bruins? Verhaeghe shot it off the post, and then it hit the back of Peake's leg. That's Peake, the Bruins player, and it fluttered all the way back into a wide open net because Swayman thought it was a good idea to vacate the net. So now it's 3rd and 2 at the 40. Here's the handoff to Jalen Wright, and he gets the first down and then a few more yards. Icy says, "I did see that in the highlights. That was unbelievable."
taking on Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos.
The Broncos are wearing the orange Crush jerseys today.
All right, Adam.
So 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at the Falcons 36. It is another handoff to Jalen Wright, who gets a yard.
However many NFL records were set in that fourth quarter, and just all the things that happened. So
It'll be 2nd down and 9.
But that defense will have their hands full with that Dallas offense.
Oh, wow. Jalen Hurts has thrown 4 touchdowns now.
All right, I'm going to go start my recap now.
You are?
Yeah. They're just sitting on the ball. That way it can be done sooner.
Okay, well, it's the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're just going to start taking knees at this point.
Okay, so I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to use the restroom. 2-minute warning.
About that. We'd like to try the Monster menu.
The Monster Menu at BK is frightfully fun for families of all kinds.
Let me get you a cold one. Try one of these. That is the best buffalo wing in the county. You eat buffalo? No, it's just chicken. It was invented in Buffalo, the city. So it's not buffalo. You all right, man? It's quite spicy. You can do it.
When things get tough, you don't go down easily. You keep pushing. If you've been diagnosed with metastatic PSMA-positive prostate cancer, had hormone therapy, and can delay chemotherapy, ask your doctor about Pluvicto. Pluvicto is not chemotherapy. It's a different treatment that targets PSMA-positive cells. Pluvicto can be used before chemotherapy for some people. Pluvicto involves contact with radioactivity, which may increase the risk for cancer and cause fetal harm. Drink plenty of fluids, urinate often, use contraception, and talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of blood cells, kidney problems, and infertility. Tell your doctor if you have weakness, pale skin, shortness of breath, bleeding or bruising more easily, an infection, or changes in coordination. Side effects include decreased blood cell count, tiredness, dry mouth, nausea, appetite loss, joint or back pain, and constipation. Ask your doctor because every day without cancer progression is a victory.
Icy says, and of course I went to the Canes game last weekend, Hard Rock against Louisville, and we lose. Luckily, they won yesterday against Stanford.
Look, I don't need special treatment. I'm just happy that you're too humble to get hurt, which is why we also present to you. And I don't need special treatment. Run-of-the-mill grilled cheese. Now we're talking. Yes, we are. Okay.
Get more savings in service. Get more with Geico. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Uber Eats. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats and by.
All right, so are there any close games left? The Ravens trying to hang on for the win against the Bears. Well, the Jets are only 6 points back of the Bengals. How'd that happen? Let's see. Another handoff to Jalen Wright. Another couple of yards. I'm here, Colin. Yeah, we are definitely surprised that the Dolphins won this game. Not just won this game, but won it resoundingly. But this has to say a lot more about the Falcons than it does the Dolphins, right? Philip says, just joined. How the hell are we winning? The Falcons just completely sold again. This has to be very similar to how they lost 30-0 against Carolina. Another handoff to Jalen Wright. and he almost gets the first down again. So it's 4th and 1. So as soon as this game is over, I'll see what the closest game is, and so Thursday night we have to play the Ravens. So it's 4th and 1. It is a quick throw to Jalen Wright, and Wright will not get the first down. So the Falcons get the ball back with just over a minute left.
Well, Kevin, it's not getting any easier for the Falcons. They got to go on the road the next 2 weeks. They got to take on New England, who's looking like they're going to head to 6-2 today, and then the Colts that we just talked about previously sitting at 6-1. So this is back-to-back games now after the loss at San Francisco. Raheem Morris trying to find that formula.
All right, so it's 1st and 10. Cousins under center. It's a handoff. Carter with the first down.
We haven't seen Nathan Carter until today. Matt Carey, the rookie free agent from Michigan State.
And there's another injured Dolphin. It looks like Dante. No, it's not Dante Trader. It's Kendall Sheffield. Kendall Sheffield goes to the sideline. He's probably just winded. So
swelling on Tua's eye is getting worse or staying stable or what? But we'll have that every game. Yeah,
here's 1st and 10.
Nice crack there with the hit by Willie Gay, who is celebrating the hit out to the 41. Clock is ticking.
All right, so they're gonna put on the Jets game after this game is over. Yeah, how's the Bengals defense? The Bengals defense is not good, my man. So the Dolphins' 3-game losing streak finally comes to an end, and we get a resounding victory in Atlanta, 34-10. And now we get to tune in for bonus coverage of the Jets and Bengals. So it's Fields back to pass. It's Davis who gets about 9 yards. There's 3:40 to go in the fourth quarter and counting. The Bengals have a 38-32 lead. So a touchdown will tie the game, and the extra point would give the Jets the lead. Unbelievable. The Bengals might actually blow this game to the Jets. 2nd and 1. It's another handoff. It's going to be a loss of 1. So yeah, less than 3 minutes to go now in the fourth. So this is crazy. So it's 3rd and 2 for the Jets at the 7-yard line. Fields back to pass. It's going to be a completion. It's going to be 1st and goal. Mason Taylor able to get the catch. You got to watch this.
What do I gotta watch?
The Jets are at 1st and goal.
What the hell is this?
With a chance to tie and potentially take the lead against the Bengals. 2-minute warning.
This is because that's because I picked the Bengals defense.
Rielson was this the tank. The beautiful tank is ruined.
Man, it's ruined.
Well, we get to play
But wait, if the Jets win, the tank is not ruined.
That is correct.
If the Jets win, the tank is not ruined.
Wow, Roma Dunze's had 7 receptions for 114 yards.
Try one of these. That is the best buffalo wing in the county. You eat buffalo, not just chicken. In Buffalo, so it's not buffalo.
Rielson says, Jaws, I can't root for the Jets.
When things get tough, you don't go down easily. Keep pushing.
So this potentially could be a laugh at the Bengals.
Yeah.
For becoming the first team to lose to an 0-7 Jets unit.
PSMA positive cells. Pluvicto can be used before chemotherapy for some people. Pluvicto involves contact with radioactivity, which may increase the risk for cancer and cause fetal harm.
A 34-10 victory over.
During and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of blood cell counts, kidney problems, and infertility. Tell your doctor if you have weakness.
Meanwhile, the Patriots are going to win 32-13 over the Browns. The Eagles have a 38-20 lead with 2 minutes left over the Giants. Bills have a 40-9 lead over the Panthers. The Bears have the ball with 2 minutes left, but they're down 30-16 to the Ravens. The 49ers are down by 11, and just Mac Jones just took a sack. Texans beating the 49ers 26-15. Yeah, Bills beat the Panthers 40-9.
All right, well, I'll stand here and watch long enough for the.
Yeah, well, this is the only close game left.
Right.
Such conflicting feelings for this one. Like, what do you root for more?
This is in Cincinnati.
Yes, this is in Cincinnati. Oh no, Joe Flacco went into the tunnel. Fields is a pitch.
No way.
He did. It's a touch.
Way.
Oh my God. Did Breece Hall just throw a touchdown pass to Mason Taylor? Wow. The Jets have just tied the game. A Breece Hall touchdown pass to Mason Taylor. Unbelievable. And all it'll take is the extra points to give the Jets the leads with 1:54 to go.
But Cincinnati going to get that ball back. All they need is a field goal,
Mr.
right?
Krebs says, I can't believe the Dolphins won a game. Kick is up. It is good. The Jets are beating the Bengals 39-38 with 1:54 left in the game. Both teams have all of their timeouts remaining. Well, what does the... I thought the Bengals had a massive lead at some
This
point.
is me because I had the Bengals defense. It's probably in the negative now.
Apparently, Nick Mangold has passed away at
damn.
age 41
Damn.
due to complications from kidney disease.
Jeez.
That name sounds a bit familiar. So, win probability. At one point, the Bengals had a 97.5% chance to win this game with 9:28 to go.
No, here comes Flacco.
Flacco's like, no, I'm not letting Jake Browning go on this drive. Yeah, it was a 97.5% chance for the Bengals to win this game when 9:28 to go in the fourth. They had a 14 points leads at that point with 9:28 to go. Here's the kick return. No, it's going to be taken down at the 24.
I can't believe it's still Joe Flacco.
Yeah, the Dolphins.
It's always Joe Flacco.
Mr. Krabs says of the 6 losses we have, 4 of them would have been wins if the defense didn't crap the bed. If the Dolphins defense played like they did here, they would be 6-2, not 2-6. So it's 1st and 10, 1:48 to go. Ball is at the Bengals 25. Flacco back to pass. It's Jamar Chase getting about 7 yards. They can afford to make some of those short passes with the timeouts. This is a Zach Taylor versus Aaron Glenn masterclass. Flacco just led a game-winning drive against Pittsburgh last week. Chase Brown, is going to cross the 40, reach about the 43 before
the
being
Jets are going to blow this.
taken.
They're going to let him get a field goal. That's so obvious.
It's a huge game because as high as the vibe has been here for Cincinnati.
Mr. Krabs says, I'm not a Bengals fan. How are they in a close game with the 0-7 Jets? Because Zach Taylor and Bengals defense. 1st and 10 at the 44. Flacco is going to throw it. It's going to be almost intercepted. That ball hung up there for an eternity and more.
Up there forever.
Oh, man. I think all of the Bengals fans just had their hearts skip a beat.
He needs to catch that. Oh. Nice throw.
It was just a good defensive play. 2nd and 10 at the 44. Flacco is going to hand it off for no gain.
Oh boy.
I don't know how many of those you can afford.
Yeah, that's
the Bengals have to call their first timeout with 37 seconds left. That was an ill-advised play call.
Run down, didn't they? That is not the play call.
No, it is not.
That is not the play call in that situation, man.
So the Texans beat the 49ers 26-15. Bills 40-9 over the Panthers. Eagles 38-20 over the Giants. Patriots 32-13 over the Browns. And the Ravens beat the Bears 30-16. So it's about 17 yards to the field goal target line. Flacco back to pass. He lobs it in the air.
To nobody.
Jamar Chase was in the vicinity. Wait, it's already 4th and 9?
That's why you don't run that ball on the other play.
So it comes down to this.
For all intents and purposes, this could be a season-defining, win or loss here for Cincinnati. And Chase has been kind of
it's 4th and 9.
had a really good first half.
Imagine scoring 38 points and losing to the Jets.
My God.
Okay.
That's got to be worse than any loss we've suffered. Flacco back to pass. He throws. It is incomplete.
No flags.
Wow. The Bengals have lost to the New York Jets. Mr. Krabs says, we are Dolphins fans. Screw the Jets, man. I don't believe this. Wow. The Bengals, this is at home. The Bengals fan base had to watch this in Cincinnati. Every single week, there's been one team that just completely forgets how to close out a game. They had a 97.5% chance to win.
Flacco gets him the ball. He's got to catch that. He's got to catch that. All right, I'm going to do the recap.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Go enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
A stunning victory. That's got to get somebody fired in Cincinnati, right? Losing to the 0-7 Jets. There are Jets fans wearing clown wigs in the stands in Cincinnati getting to celebrate as the Jets win 39-38. I wonder if that's scoregami. Absolutely incredible. Scoregami says, oh no, it's not scoregami. It's apparently happened 5 times before. Wow, just an unbelievable choke by the Bengals. Well, Justin Fields, who wasn't even supposed to start because it would have been Tyrod Taylor starting today, but he got hurt during the week. Justin Fields ends up with 244 yards and a touchdown. The tank is not completely ruined. Yay! The Dolphins finally win, and every other team in the division wins as well.
Finally, win number 1. How do you build off of win number 1?
We keep going, man. Just keep building, keep getting 1% better each and every day, and keep working.
Give us one of those smiles. Just one.
Appreciate you.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining my dad and I, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Dolphins win 34-10. And it's not even the most stunning win in our own division. Yeah, see you later. Take care, everyone.